Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Get it.
Ah,
Birds of Broad Street, we back. We are back waiting on the members to get up here. How's you doing today, Trey?
oh man, it was a beautiful day.
Guys,
today.
I'm here.
We see you,
Are you?
big dog. We see you.
And now we can see you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Craziness on the network today. So sorry about that. But yeah, welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode. Welcome to the show. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But yeah, episode 43 of the Birds of Broad Street. I'm your boy, Mizzy Miz. Cool Cat Khan YouTube representing the Birds. Using my laptop for the first time of the show. So bear with you, boy. But yeah, we got Bird Gang 31. What up, B?
What's up? What's up? Missed you guys last week. Can't wait to get it today.
Yep, and we also got one Trigger Trey Rock OTR. What up, Trigger?
You already know. Yeah,
Yes,
let's
sir,
get it.
man. Yep, we got a big show today. We're going to bring you guys in. We're going to try to say the link as good as we can. What's up, everybody? Rock the Artist, how you doing? Drew, how you doing? We got Philly Girl in the building. What up, Philly Girl? How everybody doing in the chat? Moan will be here, I know. Everybody in the chat, like, where Moan? Where Notion Gang? They'll be here before you know it. My fan base is in an uproar today, y'all, because uproar the past couple of weeks, all because of this B. John Robinson phenomenon. So,
Team 5, baby.
Trey, start us off.
All right, so
Trey, start us off.
all right, I understand like the hype. I understand all that because he's gonna be a great player in this league, but I feel like to me it's like a luxury pick, and I'm gonna continue to feel that way until, period, until the draft over. I'm gonna continue to feel like Bijan is a luxury. Our offense is great right now. We're bringing back a lot of our starters. We really hurting on defense for real. Now if we wasn't bringing Bijan, then I wouldn't be opposed to it. But I mean, I love him. I cheer him on. He's a Philadelphia Eagle now, but my personal preference is defensive line, and specifically the interior of our defensive line, because you got to think about it. We just drafted Jerry Davis last year. Fletch might be gone. He might be gone, and he might be gone after this year. I'm not depending on Williams to get us 80 to 75 snaps a game, because he's a good D tackle, but he's a great rotational D tackle. I don't trust him as a starter. So for me, I feel like Bijan is a luxury. Our interior needs the draft pick more. But if it's not a pick there that you feel comfortable with, don't press it. I wouldn't press it. Even the Bijan thing, I wouldn't press it. I think Howie Roseman gonna take his time with this one. Even the possibility of trading back is there. There's a lot of ways we could go this for this draft, and I'm just excited to see how it go.
Yep, BG, go ahead, make your case.
You already know what it is. It's Team Bijan over here. And I don't feel like it's a luxury pick. I don't know how, a lot of people think that this is a luxury. This is a pick that will help build our offense and, continue the offense being great for the next 5 years easily. This is a pick that, is a plug and play guy. Hands down, they're talking about the best player in the draft right now, not the top 5 prospect. They're saying he's the best prospect in the draft right now. The way he does what he does on that football field, there's not very many running backs that can do it. But a line like ours, the Philadelphia Eagles got, and a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, pulling that coverage on those linebackers, Bijan Robinson would have an all-pro season as a rookie, So I really feel like we have a good offense, which we do. We still got AJ, we still got Smitty, Goddard, and the rest of those cats, Quez. But at the end of the day, we are missing Booby Mouse. And to be great in an elite team, to be the elite offense that we were last year, you can't just plug in anybody at that running back spot and think that we're going to just all of a sudden be elite. You need to have an elite player to replace an elite player and even possibly even be better. So I'm all on board with get, draft team 5 and let's go.
Let me answer.
Yep, BLSD.
Let me answer the Eagles has landed question real quick. All right, so at the 10th spot, and I know like we like glamour, why not get the number 1 player? But it's way more defensive talent in this draft than it is offensive talent, bro. So the second and third best defensive lineman is ranked higher than the number 1 running back. Or like y'all gotta stop thinking with y'all heart and start thinking with y'all head for real. It's like we draft this running back, right?
And we're thinking with the number 1 need on our football team. It's not a defensive lineman. We got multiple double-digit sack guys on our defensive line, plus young studs that need to come in and prove themselves. So it's not our defensive line. That's not the number 1 necessary need. Number 1 necessary need is having a number 1 back in our backfield, and that is something we do not have on the roster currently.
When does that become the number 1 need, though, BJ?
Trade assets away, or you can get a guy that no matter what for the next 5 years, I know the 5th year is an option, but for the next 5 years, you get on the low with elite production right off the jump. It's like there's no other running back in this draft that is as complete as Bijan Robinson right now. There's some good ones in there. Don't get me wrong. Like, we didn't get them. We got someone else. Like I said, I'm not going to be super mad. You know what I'm saying? Do I like, Gibbs, or do I like Bigsby? Zach over there at UCLA. Of course, there's some good backs. And there's a couple other good ones, but they're not going to be elite right off the jump. They all have work to be done. They're all going to need a couple years to develop to be these elite guys. And I just believe Bashan on the low will be an elite back for the next 5 years. And hey, after the 5 years, even if we don't re-sign, by then hopefully we would have got a Super Bowl, 1 or 2 Super Bowl within there with that elite offense.
So how do you win? How do you win Super Bowls, BJ? With running backs?
Nowadays, the league is turning towards offense.
No, it's not. The league not turning towards offense.
What up, BLSD? How you doing, by the way?
The main reason we lost that Super Bowl was because of our defense, right?
Offense.
It was because of our offense?
Yeah. They gave away the momentum of the Super Bowl. We were up double digits, and they came back-to-back turnovers, gave them easy touchdowns to get back in this game. You take away those 2 touchdowns, that's 14 points. How much did we lose by?
When did we turn the ball over twice, though? We turned it over one time.
Miles fumbled.
But we got that back, though.
And then when Jalen fumbled.
But that wasn't back-to-back, though.
We gave him the ball back-to-back.
That wasn't back-to-back. Jalen fumbled probably like the possession before halftime. Miles Sanders fumbled like deep into the 3rd quarter. Bro, like we lost because our defense. Yeah, exactly. Our defense was trash. Why would you want to add to your defense?
You're not saying trash just because they went against an elite offense too. That's Patrick Mahomes over there.
But Kansas City wasn't even an elite offense though.
Then why were both of us tied for number 1 in points for the whole year?
It was not an elite offense.
We were an elite offense. Why were they tied for the most points in the league?
Difference maker they had. They only had 2 difference makers. They was not an elite offense. They was a good offense.
They didn't put the same amount of points as we did up for the year.
Bro, but in the playoff, if you watch that whole playoff run, Kansas City wasn't dominating nobody on offense. They was playing solid defense, and Patrick Mahomes was winning the games for them at the end. It was not an elite offense in that playoff.
You can't say that they have elite numbers and not be an elite offense.
Bro, I'm talking about that playoff run.
That's flashy. You like to see it? Probably not. But in the playoffs, we weren't that flashy either.
BG? That's what I'm asking you. Did you watch Kansas City playoff run? All their games was tight. All of them. All their games was tight. They didn't score over 25 points in them first 2 games. They played good defense. They stopped.
Where did their defense rank? Where did their defense rank last year? Where did their defense rank? That's what you got to talk about. You got to go out and get all these defensive players. And what are you talking about? We had the best defense in the league and lost about
Eagles fans, period. We're going to get Bijan Robinson, and then we start getting smoked on defense. Y'all ain't going to care about Bijan. Y'all going to cry, our defensive coordinator not doing his job, but we don't got the people to put around them because everybody wanted to go get an offensive player, and we didn't need an offensive player.
We still have many other picks, Trey. We still got a whole nother first round, second round, third round. There's a lot of other picks. We can go get defensive players to add to them.
Bijan Robinson not the only running back in this draft, bro.
He's the best running back in the draft.
It doesn't matter. How many times?
It doesn't matter. I want elite players to help this offense stay elite. I don't want subpar players to drop the level of offense. You can't drop on offense and defense, both. If we're not taking
how are we dropping them?
Not taking Bijan will be dropping on offense and defense because we're not having an elite running back in there.
Bro, that don't even make sense, BG. That don't even make sense. How are we gonna drop on offense and defense? Our offense is set. You can basically put any running back back there.
What's the main formula in offense? What's what our running game sets off our passing game. Period.
So we say Jalen Hurts great, right?
That's what our running game. So you want to put more pressure on them after giving them back, or you want to lighten low? Are we trying to lighten low, extend that long career for Jalen? Or we're gonna keep making them
a 7th round draft pick?
You trying to make it come in down by down. You got to put it all on your shoulders. Why go get a guy like
Bijan? Was a 7th round draft pick, bro. This is what you're not understanding. He was a 7th round draft pick. He barely got drafted. And this dude was a star in the Super Bowl. Boy, you can find gems anywhere at running back.
Gibbs. You can find Gibbs.
You can find
gems anywhere at running back, bro. Smart GMs build their defense. Interior, ends, secondary, and then linebacker. Smart GMs.
But you act like just because we signed Bijan, we can't get no good defensive player. We don't have that many holes. We literally only really have one hole on offense. One. Why not fulfill that hole and then spend this draft, next draft, keep building, but your offense will be young, talented, and they won't skip a beat for the next 5 years.
Okay, I got it, Trey. I got this, Trey. Because I knew BT was going to say this. Why Saquon Barkley? Why Saquon Barkley franchise tag? Why is the running back? Why Zeke gone? Why is Tennessee want to get rid of King Henry? You do realize that running backs won't last long in this league. They won't.
They ain't been in the league for a while.
Why does Tennessee want to get rid of King Henry? Bro, why did Cowboys got rid of
every year he rushes, he has over 300, like almost 400 yards. 400 carries a year, and he 2,000 yards almost every year. That's why, and he needs to get paid.
And Bijan started since he was a freshman. So how many carries you think that boy got on his body?
Dude, the Texas other running back is going to get drafted too because he got carries. There's like 148 carries that Bijan did.
Bro, he's not going to like the 6th, 7th round, bro.
And Bijan first year don't even have to take the majority. He's just going to be our lead back. You're still going to get balls to Kenny Gainwell. I feel like you go get a Gibbs. You already got Gibbs in the building. You already got a Kenny Gainwell here. That's what Gibbs is. We don't have a Bijan on our team right now. We don't have a home run hitter. We don't have a guy that can run inside the tackles and outside the tackles. We don't have a guy that can produce that, the kind of production that Bijan. He's ranked the highest.
You don't know how this dude for
any prospect in the last 20 years.
College production.
20 years.
He didn't play in the
highest
NFL
prospect.
He didn't play in the NFL yet. You talking about college production?
That's all you
He
can
can
do.
get in the NFL and be
That's all
a
you can
bum,
do,
bro.
though.
You never know.
Look at all the last couple of running backs we talked about was going to come in the league and be good. They've been good. They
They
haven't been
didn't win
two
nothing, though.
first-round busts.
What have they won?
And the
What have
fact that
they
the
won?
Eagles, listen, a big thing that people don't realize, this is some rare stuff going on. You don't go to the Super Bowl and then come back, and have the 10th pick. That is rare. That's never going to happen. All those other years, Eagles never had a shot at those running backs that was considered top 15, in the draft, So they went to crappy teams the years, even Saquon with the Giants. He was the best player on the team, but he got overworked early. He come here, he won't have to get overworked. Bajan can just share the load, but it's going to be high quality and high volume plays when he does touch the ball. So that's the difference. Why not? You got to get elite. You can take his elite college tape and turn it into super elite pro tape because it'll be, he will need less carries, but still put just as much production out there on that football field.
Yo, just riding the gravy train. That's what it is. The whole time Bijan wasn't even this whole draft period. And y'all and Eagles fans get riding so much, he was damn near out of the top 30 in draft prospects, period. And y'all keep talking about
he's number one right now.
Bro,
The closer it gets to the draft, the more you find out about
do this work. They rate this dude like in the mid-20s, damn near 30s, almost second round. Running back is not a priority in this draft, period.
It's not in the draft, but it is for our football team. That's the difference.
It's not for our football team either.
We were elite because we led the league in rushing, my guy. Rushing. That's what we do. We had double digit.
BLSG, just come on back because we can barely hear you.
How many years?
Larry didn't even talk the entire time as you guys are over here debating about Bijan Robinson.
We led the league in rushing with Jay Ajayi, with the Garrett Blunt, all them dudes. None of them dudes.
They had two elite running backs. Garrett Blunt was a top flight running back. Jay Ajayi came off one of the highest rushing.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Those are two stud-ass running backs.
Let's hear from BLSG. Go ahead, B. Go ahead, B. Let's hear from BLSG. Let's hear from BLSG.
None of them backs had 100 yards.
Go ahead, BLSG.
None of them.
Well, here's my thing about like all this talk on running backs. Okay, here's where I'm gonna agree with Rock. All right. Running back is not a top priority in this draft. And this is where I'm agreeing with one Trey Rock. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have a lot of different running back. We got Kenny Gainwell, who might have a bright future as a 5th-round draft pick from 2 years ago. We got Rashad Penny, even though he's injury prone. When he's healthy, he's one of the top running backs in the league, averaging about 6 yards a carry. Running back is not a top need in this draft. We could go out and get one in free agency. We could get one in the later rounds, like either Jahmyr Gibbs, who y'all were talking about, either Zach Charbonnet out of UCLA. Even Tajay Spears, I considered coming into the conversation of getting in this draft out of Tulane. Either one of these running backs will work. You don't need to go out and get a running back in round 1. Now, just because Bijan Robinson is great and all that does not mean he can't be great in the NFL. No lie, at 10, I'm not taking Bijan Robinson. If he's there, I'm taking Jalen Carter because we need more depth. Because keep in mind, Fletcher Cox is going.
BLSG. That's what I've been saying.
Fletcher Cox is going to retire after this year. Mark my words, as another great Philadelphia Eagle, and alongside Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter wants to reunite with Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. He wants to reunite with them. He wants to, and Howie Roseman better be on the phone, ready to go when this happens. And then at number 30, in terms of the first round, I'm taking Osiris Torrance out of Florida. But here's the reason why. It's not for this year. It is for next year because I can't name any interior offensive linemen in this draft that are going to come in and play right guard. Jurgens is going to start this year at right guard. Don't get me wrong. But this is for depth and for our up-and-coming future towards future seasons in the NFL for our Philadelphia Eagles.
Thank you.
You keep saying thank you because we don't need D-line right now. You just said for the future. We gotta see what Milton would do with more time. We gotta see what these young bucks, Jordan Davis would do with more time. Next year there's gonna be another stud defensive lineman. Every year there's stud defensive linemen. And next year we go get one.
If you get them more time, they can give you more production. That's
money. So he gotta play, man. Like y'all tripping. The number 1 spot deep line. You can't see a position that's like 6 deep is more concerning than a position that we do not have one guy that's considered the number 1 back in the league. That doesn't make any sense. We have a number one defensive tackle. Fletcher Cox, hello. That's why we re-signed him. Jordan Davis. Come on.
It's
And we
not a
have that
handful of
position
teams
filled.
that got number one backs though, BG. The Rams
Here's the
ain't
thing,
have a
though.
number
Here's the
one
thing.
back.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
They have a number one back.
Hold on, Trey. I know, Trey.
Kansas
I know,
City
Trey.
had
Got
a number one back
hold on,
last year when they won the Super
wait.
Bowl. It's a
I know,
handful
Trey.
of teams. There's a handful of teams, bro, that don't
Be
have
honest
number
here
one
now.
running backs. They go running back by committee. And the come on.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing when it all comes down to it. Next year, Jordan Davis is going to be a starter alongside Fletcher Cox. And when it all came down to it, what was Jalen Hurts doing in his rookie year as a second-round draft pick? He was not a first-rounder when we drafted him back in 2020. What was he doing as a second-round draft pick back in 2020? He was sitting his butt on the bench behind Carson Wentz. Just because we draft a guy like that in the second or any of the later rounds or even in the first round doesn't mean they have potential to come in here and be a day one starter. I mean, you look at Tom Brady when he got drafted with the 199th pick to the New England Patriots. Now, I know he was sitting behind Drew Bledsoe and all that, but look at what he turned out to be. And I know we're talking quarterback here, but still, look at what he turned out to be. He turned out to be one of, if not the best players to play in the NFL. And now I understand we're talking about the defensive line and all that, but you have to think about your future. You have to move on from Fletcher Cox, and that's going to have to be after this year. I know Milton Williams has potential. So does Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is going to take a larger role. But what is important, if someone goes down, another person has to step up to the plate. And especially another position that has to be questioned, in my opinion, is also linebacker after losing Kaiser White in the offseason. That's another position of need that I think we need to address either in the draft or free agency or in any given trade. That's just my personal opinion on how I'm drawing this up.
What up, big play, Slay?
Yo, what's good, fellas? How you doing?
Come on in here and talk about this, man.
That not making sense. Just like we did last year. If you need a DT, there's going to be a older guy, a veteran that's going to be chilling there waiting to jump on a team to help BT, just like we did last year. That was one of the reasons why we started getting better because we got Linval Joseph. Those were players that we just got off the street. That's how easy it is to fix that position. We got edge rushers all day, okay? So running back is the position that you cannot just plug. There's only so many elite running backs in the league right now anyway, like 5.
Bro,
One Trey, he tripping today.
32. Why not have your chance to have a young guy go with Jalen Hurts over the next 5 years and make this offense that much easier?
All right, big play, Slay first, then I'll let you go, Trey. Go ahead, Slay.
Yeah, man. I mean, let me guess. BG over here, just giving his little Bijan display and whatnot. Just, talk about Bijan, getting his little rants out and whatnot. But hey, like I said, I don't want a running back with the 10th pick. I'm gonna keep it that. We don't need a running back at 10 unless he's a generational player. And Bijan's really, really good, but
that's what they call him.
He has his problems, bro. He has his issues. He's not generational, bro. Because when we talk about generational running back prospects, you think of guys like Adrian Peterson when he came out of college. Like, he had nothing to complain about. No one really worried about him in any way. I mean, with Bijan, you got some scouts saying like he does too much on some plays, and that's what I'm not like willing to risk on with the running back at 10. Like, he's really good. I would not mind taking him at 30, but I don't want to take him at 10.
Who is this AO dude? Come on, you come in here, bro.
30 for one.
AO, you come in here. AO.
They're considering him the best running back prospect in over 20 years.
Cool Cat, send AO the link. You come in here, bro.
Like, come on now.
Join the link along with our sis ATL all the way to Philly.
I want to talk to him, bro, because he got a lot to say in the comments.
Well, come on. I think the link's already been sent out. Come on and talk about this, sis.
Yeah, what's good?
What's up? What y'all talking about? Bijan?
Unfortunately, because there's a war on Twitter between not getting them and getting them, and it's driving me nuts.
Right now, it's a war on Broad Street, baby.
Well,
it's a war between Burgang and one Trey Rock at this point.
No, not just him. Philly 500 and Joey Shakes. Draft
that
five.
Can I talk real quick?
Go ahead, Trey. Then we get moaning here.
All right, so we keep screaming, generational talent. This Bijan generational talent. It's not too many running backs that came in as generational talents that got a Super Bowl. None of them.
Because they go to crappy teams trade when you're coming in the top 10. No Super Bowl team usually has a top 10 pick. That's what you got to realize. If you come in on a crappy team, even Saquon, all those guys came on bum teams that overworked them.
I'm just
it's
saying
different when you come in on
the history of the
team,
NFL.
You're just adding to it.
The history of the NFL. It's not too many of these dudes that got Super Bowl under their belt. It's not too many of them.
None of them went to the Super Bowl.
When was the last generational running back? Adrian Peterson, right? Just coming out the draft.
No Super Bowl. Never even made it to the NFC, the conference title or nothing.
Exactly.
Like, come on, like, and you can't say AP ain't had nothing around him because he did. He had enough around him to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Let's get Mo in here. Go ahead, Mo.
Super Bowls.
Minnesota wasn't
great
even
defense and quarterbacks.
What are you talking about?
The last 5 years, BG. The last 5 years.
They were trash when he went there. He made them better.
The last 5 years, right?
What the hell are you talking about?
All Super Bowl winners was running back by committee. The last 5 years. The last 5 years. Last year, this year, last year, the year before. Bro, don't nobody really got generational running backs. Nobody. They got great quarterbacks.
The people that got the generational type running backs were crappy when they got them. They're still crappy.
Every team was not crappy that got a
Super Bowl team.
I ain't even hear my sister one time on the show. I didn't hear Mo one time on the show. Let's hear Mo.
The first time.
Go ahead, Mo. We didn't hear Mo one time on the show. Go ahead, Mo.
Y'all know what I got to say. Cut the crap. Y'all all jumping on Rock. Got Rock out here fighting for his life like he the one in the wrong. Y'all know y'all dead wrong. Y'all keep talking about we can go defense in the later rounds. Oh, once we get Bijan, we can go defense. Once we go defense, we could go get a running back later.
Right.
It worked on the same token. When it come to the defensive talent, oh, we can handle that in the later rounds. No, we can handle running back in the later rounds because that's not the priority.
What are we about to spend all of our money on? Our quarterback. Why not put something to help him out now?
You can put something on him that's not Bijan. It's other bruisers besides Bijan. It's other bell cows besides Bijan. It's other 3 down backs besides Bijan. Bijan is not the only prospect in this draft. Y'all acting like Bijan the last player, or if y'all acting like if we don't draft Bijan, we going to purgatory. There's going to be a draft next year with another little running back coming out. It's a running back every year. It's some running backs. This earth will never be short of running backs. Every guy plays running back for a reason in high school because it's the easiest position to fill. It's the reason why everybody on the roster gets snapped at running back in high school.
Not everybody can play running back. There's not a lot of elite running backs.
You're telling me if you don't go to the local high school, half the roster ain't running backs.
How many are in the league?
What you play? You play football. What position you play? They all play running back for a reason. You know that.
Come on.
If you can hold on to the ball and move, you can play running back.
Get it now. Get it while it's hot. Now you got the next 5 years to worry about.
Get him while it's hot. Y'all acting like it's another running back is never gonna come in the draft. Y'all really acting like y'all never seen nothing before with this Bijan dude.
We won't be at 10 no more.
And we won't need to be at 10 to take a running back. As long as you got one draft pick, you can take a running back because you can take a running back any draft. The Falcons got Tyler Algier, 1,000+ yards in the 5th round. They got Pacheco, who was running up and down the field in the 7th round. Why are we taking a top pick on a running back? That makes no sense. Y'all lost y'all goddamn mind. I don't know what kind of spell this dude got on y'all.
Huh? No, we don't have a starter in.
We took
one position we don't have a starter in. The one position we don't have a starting player in.
Right now.
Oh, you know what? Somebody starting beside Fletcher Cox. Somebody starting beside Fletcher Cox. Nose tackle.
Running backs, get out of here.
BG,
nose tackle. Safety, linebacker. We don't got real bona fide starters in those positions.
We got Jordan Davis.
Oh, we got Kenny Gainwell. We got Kenny Gainwell. We got Kenny Gainwell.
Come on.
That's comparable. You saying Jordan Davis is ready is the same as saying Kenny Gainwell is ready. What about safety?
Not an all-pro.
In all
Okay, but
reality,
who's
Jared
besides
Davis gonna
Fletcher?
be in the
Who's
rotation.
starting bench?
Hey, BJ. Didn't we get Miles Sanders in the
I
second
was
round in
just about to
2019?
say that. I
And
was
we
just
got
about to
McCoy
say
in the
Didn't
that.
we
second
get
round.
Miles
I'm
Sanders in
not
the
saying you
second
didn't
round?
find a good bag. I'm talking about changing the game on offense and bringing
And
in
we're
a
talking
best
about
back.
changing the game
Something that we
on
had
You
never
want to know how you
defense.
change the game? Hold on, I got him, sis. I got it. You want to
We
know
have
how
the
you change
luxury
this?
to do it.
Oh, no,
We have to
BJ.
move it up.
I know.
One at a time.
Listen.
My
Listen.
God.
You want to know how you change the game on defense? You want to know how you change the game? You want to know how you change
We
the
had the
game? How
best
about
defense
you get
ever and
your
lost the
hands
Super Bowl,
on
guys.
Patrick Mahomes? How about you get your hands on Patrick Mahomes? That's how you change the game, number one. Number two, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham are all getting old. James Bradbury, we signed him to a deal, but he's getting old. Slay, he's getting old. We signed him to a deal. We got to fix our defense. We
Not
good
talking
on the
about later.
offense. We got
We talking
Jalen
about we just signed.
Hurts. We got A.J. Brown. We got Devontae Smith. My God, we got Dallas Goedert. We got Lane. We got Kelsey, Jordan, Lander Dickinson. We got Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott, and the running back that we got from Seattle. We're good
Sean
on
Penny.
You see how
offense.
you
Yo,
just did
yo,
that?
BG,
All those
BG.
names sounded awesome except for
Hold
when
up.
you got to running back. And that's what I'm trying to change.
BG, you know
Hey,
what
yo.
round? Hold up.
Jesus.
That's why
That
BG not in the
was
draft.
awesome.
Yo, BG, you know what round the Texans drafted Damian Pearson?
It doesn't matter.
They drafted him in the fourth
It doesn't
round, bro. You
matter.
tell me you drafted Bijan
He
in the
So
wasn't
let's
first
say,
ranked that high. He didn't come
let's
out
say,
that high. And he wasn't even elite. You had like the guy, he had like a 900 yards. That doesn't make him some
Yeah, he
superstar
did.
player because he was on a good team.
you know
that
what?
forced
I'm
him.
glad Cole was in the chat. I'm glad Cole was in the chat. Hold on. We got another guy in the what's up?
Come on now, y'all gotta stop this with the Bijan, man. Come on, man. Bijan would make our offense.
Oh, here we go.
But
I'm
listen,
on
I'm
defense.
getting tired of
give
this,
him
bro.
a
I'm
Hey,
give him
actually
talking
an
getting
about
tired
offense
of
offense,
to
but we
this.
win,
just
Defense.
put
bro.
up 35
So
points in the
Demon
Super
Hush
Bowl.
should be the Super
We
Bowl
don't need him
champion
at
of the
10, bro.
world.
If I can get from
Calm
30,
down.
listen. If I can get from 30 back into the draft, cool. But not at 10 though. Y'all doing
Exactly.
too much at
Thank
10.
you.
10, I want a D lineman, offensive lineman, something
Cool.
better
Let's get
than
some players
running
that are
back.
not going to start.
What?
I said, that's
That's
cool. Let's
Bro,
get some
what
players
are
that are
you
not going to
saying
start.
right now,
We
dog?
rotation. We don't need you to start.
We
BG
need
is
depth
crazy,
for our game. Do you not
Okay,
know
you guys
what
just want a
do
bunch
you
of
not
rotation
know
here. I
what
want elite guys
DEPTH
in
means,
there
bro?
doing their damn job.
Wait, so BG, you would draft Bijan over Jalen Carter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact
Oh
that you
my
got to
god.
think got
Oh
me
my
pissed
god,
off.
bro.
The fact that you had to think
I
got me
would.
pissed off.
I would.
Oh
Jalen's
my
going through a lot
gosh,
of mental
bro.
stuff off the field right now. I'm not too keen on what
Nah,
he's
bro,
been
you
doing.
bugging, bro. You
I'm
Now,
definitely
bugging.
taking
Okay,
Jalen
That's what
all
I'm
Carter
right.
over
he
All
saying.
right.
gets
Bijan.
Like,
Would
locked
you
in,
take
ready to roll.
Bijan Robinson?
He's
Hold on.
the best
Would you take
combine
Bijan
person in
Robinson
the
over
best
Nolan
combine,
Smith?
and he's the number one running back that we would
Would
never
you take
ever talk
Bijan
about.
Robinson over Nolan Smith?
Yeah, I
Yes.
would. Yeah, I would too.
Oh,
I would
what
too.
up,
I
Cole?
agree with
Oh
that one.
my
And
god.
another
Bro,
thing is,
y'all
Why
you
y'all
understand
let
guys
that.
got a
Cole in
draft
here? He
overall,
don't
so you might not even have
what he
a
got to
Jalen
do with
Carter sitting
this?
here.
I'm sorry. All right. Quick, Cole, because we talking business. What's up?
Y'all
What
understand
he
how
got
that
to
NFL
say?
works, bro.
I thought we were talking draft talk. See, I'm still in a bed,
He
so I can't
in
really listen.
traffic. We can't even hear what he's saying.
yeah, we still
He's
talking
in
about
the
Bijan
Popeyes line.
Robinson, man.
And y'all act
All
like
right.
it's a top 5 pick. It's
Hey,
a
Cole,
top 10.
yeah, come back,
There's a
Cole. When
lot
you're
of
not
players that ain't
dead.
gonna be there by the time we get there. So your Jalen Carter might not be there. Your whoever else you might want might not be there. And then you got to be like, well, I
Get
guess since they're not
Christian
Listen,
there,
if we get
Gonzalez.
the
they
10,
beat
Get
John
listen, if
right
we get
now.
Nolan
the 10,
Smith.
It
Get
doesn't
if
Devin
matter.
Bijan
Nah, I'm
Witherspoon.
last,
Get
asking
a
you.
corner.
I'm
Get
trading
a
I'm
back.
corner. Get
asking you a
Devin
question.
Witherspoon or Christian
Why?
Gonzalez and
We have the
Nolan
best
Smith.
secondary in the league. Why are we going corner?
They
We're
ain't
talking about
been
this
there in
year.
a couple
I'm
years.
not talking about building the Eagles for years to come. I'm talking
BG.
about building the Eagles for this year only. To win a Super Bowl this year, you need to have the most elite
All
player
right.
possible, the most impactful
And
player
you
possible.
need
Hold on,
And
real quick.
Oh,
depth,
add
my
to
we'll
our
guy.
talk to you in
to
a
make
few
the team
minutes.
come.
Get home.
Hold
And
on
you
real quick.
need
Hold on real
depth,
quick.
my guy.
Get home.
Hold on
I
real
mean,
quick. Hold on real quick.
Why is this man
He's
trying
so
to talk to us
pressed.
in his freaking car?
He can't even park without having the Eagles on the brain. He is so
Are you?
pressed.
All right. What? Quick, Cole. What is
I'm
it?
talking about the draft. I ain't talking about y'all team.
Okay,
right, then
And
what
you
about
owe JC $100. You owe JC $100 because you broke your bet now.
I break the bet. I ain't mentioned y'all. I'm talking about
You're
the
on our
draft.
chat. This is mentioning us.
No, that ain't part of the bet.
No, it's true.
So, who y'all think?
all
Who
right?
y'all think the Cowboys gonna draft?
We don't care about the little
I care about
boys.
no Cowboys,
Absolutely
bro.
no
We
We
care.
got real big business we talking about
We
over
don't
here.
care
Cowboys got
over
drafted
here.
Baker in the first round.
Hey, win the
I'm
Super
just,
Bowl.
hey,
Yo,
You'll
Lane,
draft,
close
It
the
don't
you'll
matter
draft
who
the
y'all
kicker.
draft. If
You're
y'all
gonna
not
draft the
I'm just
drafting the
kicker.
giving out.
quarterback,
Yeah,
y'all
you're
ain't
gonna
gonna be
draft the
I'm just
kicker.
trying to give out draft advice. That's all. You
A
know what
kicker.
I'm saying?
A kicker. A
You know
kicker.
what I'm saying? Just hit
I
me
think
out.
Florida got a good. Florida
I
State got
think
a
y'all
good
should
kicker over
draft
here.
a quarterback to replace Whack Prescott.
I'm not trying to have that
Trash.
conversation. I ain't trying to have that conversation until after
Nah,
that.
they need a running back to pair up with Tony Pollard.
But
No, they
as
need
far
a
as like the
quarterback.
Bijan talk,
No,
y'all
y'all
think
need a quarterback.
y'all sleeping on Tank Bisbee. Go ahead and look at his tape.
Nah, bro. Nah, don't touch Tank, bro. Don't do
Tank
that. Don't do
Bisbee is
that.
who y'all need to look at.
First of all, Cole, you
Slay
owe
would
some
love
money
that if
now.
he
I
was
hope
drafted by
you
Dallas,
on the way
bro.
to the
The
ATM
Dallas
because you
Cowboys
broke your
can't
bet.
stop Dak Prescott from
I
being
ain't talking.
himself.
I
Who
ain't
is the
Ain't
trying
gonna
to.
bet?
lie.
You said y'all need to look at Tank Bigsby. That's talking about the Eagles.
Did I say
Uh-huh.
it?
Yeah, we could get Tank Bigsby. I agree with that.
I just said
And
a
Slay
team
would be
should
the
take
happiest
Tank
man
Bisbee.
No,
alive.
and not y'all, Cole. Tell that to BG. BG's the only one who think it's only one talent in this draft. It's only
I
one
don't
player in
think
the
it's
whole
only
draft.
one. I'm
Yeah,
talking about
please.
the one time that can help our team the most this
So
year.
no.
Well,
BG, where would
let me just say
This
this.
year.
Let me
All
just
right,
say
hold
this,
on. Quick
Birdman.
call, and then you gotta go because you gotta get off the road. So come on, go ahead.
I'm at home, but yeah. So
Who driveway you in? Who driveway you in at 8:30 on a work night?
my driveway,
Hey, yo.
my driveway. But hey, check this out. Okay,
On your
2016.
driveway.
Check this out. 2016. Zeke was the number one running back in the draft, right? Guess who was in the second round?
Mhm.
Derrick Henry. You can't always, you know what I'm saying? Don't live up to the
True.
hype, man.
Yep.
I think that this
What are you
this
talking about?
Bijan
Zeke was
talk
the
is
best running back the
Now
year too.
listen to him quick so he can go.
What are you
Go ahead,
talking
Cole.
about?
Finish up.
He should have
I'm
been
just
rookie
saying,
of
I
the
just
year.
think
He
it's
lit the
hype,
league
man.
on fire. What the hell?
But dude, he was
And
what?
who's still going strong?
Oh my god. Neither one of them right now.
Okay,
Derrick
what
Henry
about a
was-
seventh
Both
rounder
teams
who
don't
cooked
want him.
us in the Super Bowl? What about a seventh
Yeah.
rounder who
Teams
cooked
don't
us in
want
the Super Bowl?
But
Isaiah
that was running back
Pacheco.
by committee too.
or how Damian Pierce cooked our defense too. He was running
But
up
even
and
all
down the
those guys,
defense,
Derrick
bro.
Henry, McCaffrey, all those guys, it's all the league, the whole league. There's 17 games. There's going to be a committee no matter what. It's just who's your lead guy. If your lead guy's the leader.
Hey, there is something I agree with BG on though. I do agree that most of the time when you get a bell cow in the first round, they on trash teams. So it would be okay for Bijan to end up on our team, but just not at 10, bro.
I just hope somebody takes
I
this dude
can't wait
before
to
us,
see
bro.
BG's face
Yo.
drop. I can't wait to see
Why?
that.
Yeah, we're doing
I'm telling you, bro.
round one reaction. We're
Yo.
doing a round one reaction on Thursday on draft night. Round one. I'll be in the link. The rest of the crew's gonna be live with me. We're gonna be talking about this because BG, somebody talk to him because I tried.
Yo, BG
You act
gonna
like
be
y'all act like
crying,
it's
bro.
not
He
something
gonna
that's
be
been
crying
talked about.
once
People are
we
starting to talk
don't
about it
draft
more and
BG.
more.
BG gonna be throwing something when we don't
What
draft
team
Bijan Robinson,
did he
bro.
beat on?
Hey,
And people
BG for
started
the
to bring
draft.
up
I'm
the
gonna wear that
Eagles.
draft 5 hat for you though. I'm gonna wear the draft 5 hat for you though.
Yeah, I am going to get a draft for a hat.
I'm gonna have it on, but I don't want him
Oh,
at 10.
God, here
I want
we
him at
go.
30.
You wear it.
I want him at 30, 20, 22, 28.
Like listen,
somewhere
if
in
Howard's
there.
good enough to like drop back to 13 or something, I'm just saying he's not going to be there past like 13, 14.
He ain't
Like,
gonna make it past 26. That's my
nah, he ain't going to make it past in the 20s at all.
Bro, defense gonna dominate this draft.
I promise
BG.
you.
Yeah, it's gonna be our
Yes.
defense.
It's all
Defense
about
gonna
what's
So
dominate
what
this
y'all
draft.
think about Miles Murphy? Because we invited him on a visit.
He's a dog, bro.
Yeah,
Defense,
dog.
yeah.
Miles
Dog.
Yeah, Miles Murphy
He
is
I'd
really
rather
good player.
I'd rather take him over Bijan, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
No,
Yes.
Right.
no,
Thank
no,
you, Slay. A man that actually
Why is he
watches
not considered the
film.
best freaking prospect in the draft, Mr. Miles
Yeah,
Murphy?
but Miles
Whatever
Murphy
you're
ain't
talking
gonna be
about.
at 10
Yeah,
though.
y'all
He
talking
gonna
about a
be
bunch
top
of
five.
nobodies when we're talking about a somebody.
A bunch of
Yo.
nobodies.
Somebody now.
Nah,
None
bro,
of them
you
are
can't be
projected
saying
first round. None of them.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on,
crazy.
BG,
Bijan was
That's not-
barely
I got a question.
None of you
predicted
guys
first
you talk about is
round.
projected to
Would
be
you
a
take
first round back.
Will
Gibbs
Anderson
not
over
even
Bijan?
projected first round.
Bijan was barely
Maybe
predicted
first,
first
second.
round, BG.
Get out of
Would
here,
you take
guys. You guys
Bijan
are
over
just
Will Anderson?
what?
No, I'm taking
Would you
Will.
take Bijan over Will
Well,
Anderson,
I
BG?
didn't say nothing about no Will Anderson. I
Nah,
know
who
Well,
would
now
you
he's
take? Will
asking.
Anderson
You
It's
is
the
said
not
question.
there.
Jalen
at
Carter,
10.
so
Answer the
Nah,
question. Will Anderson
Yeah,
or
of course I'm
Bijan?
taking Anderson Jr. He's a dog.
Bro, Will Anderson will not be there past 5, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't even think
well,
about
if the
stuff like
Cardinals,
that.
if the Cardinals
And to be
trade
honest,
up,
I don't even think that Carter's making it past 5 either, or 6. I don't
Nah,
think
You
he's
gotta think about
nah,
who
he's
else
dropping,
he's
bro.
dropping like everybody thinking. There's been
He's
Think about
dropping
who
right
else
in our
dropping.
lap.
Carter going to Seattle.
They'll be right in our lap. Ain't no way.
Plenty
Because
of
there'll
people
be
that
some
said that
teams
before the
that's going
draft.
to
How many times did y'all draft?
the Cardinals. Because according to Adam Schefter, the Cardinals have been talked with multiple teams to
16.
go up to the 3rd overall pick. So that means quarterbacks. Watch. So Jalen
And
Carter.
besides, the Raiders
We might have 4
literally
quarterbacks going in the top
said that
10.
they're not interested in Jalen Carter. The Raiders said that they're not even
We might have
interested.
4
So that means
quarterbacks
he's
going in
going
the
to
top
probably
10.
drop because what he did, he's just dropping based on how he did at the combine, too.
The dude's not gonna drop that much, man. I'm telling you.
Bro, that is BS, bro.
I gotta take into account that we might have 4 quarterbacks taken in the first
And
10
you got to
picks.
take into account that we
And you
might
don't think
trade
after
up.
those 4 quarterback, he's not in
Yeah,
that top 6.
exactly. Moan right. We might be trading up. I mean, we got to get some defensive
We
players.
could trade up. We got 2 first-round picks.
Murphy is better than Will McDonald, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, Jay Cox.
By a landslide.
That's not.
Y'all sound crazy, man. I'm just,
Yo, one trade. Nah, bro, one trade. This dude, BG, is wilding, bro. I don't know what he's
BG
talking
be
about, bro.
wildin',
He
bro.
just loves
But
my
he do this every
I
year,
don't want
though.
to listen,
Go ahead,
but it's
Anthony.
true. I'm not the
Go
only
ahead,
one that
Mama.
blasts this. You guys are not. There's 2 sides right now. You can look. It's about 50.
There's no 2 sides. It's logic
It is
versus
like
you.
50 out
It's
there.
logic,
And
yeah.
there's
Like
you guys
Ramon
that think
said.
we don't need a running back, and there's us that know we need a goddamn running back. That's the only way
How
we're
many
going to be the
We need
number
a
times,
running back, but
BG?
not at the
I'm
10th
What are
pick.
you
BG,
talking about?
BG.
Elite running back.
And
Not
I
just
hate saying this. I
that
hate
we can
saying
put
this.
in there might make some
BG.
plays.
One at a time. My gosh,
How
bro.
many times do I got to tell you why I want some defensive players?
We
Why
got defensive
is
players.
my
We brought
quarterback
everybody
a
back with CJG.
champion?
We brought everybody back with CJG.
Hey, yo.
CJG
Players.
Hargrave. Everybody else got the back. Came back.
Defensive players. Find out well.
All of them came
Hey,
back.
yo. Hey, yo.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
That's offense. But we might be facing Patrick Mahomes week 1. Let him have a 500 passing yards on our defense and see what happens.
Look at Paul Robinson.
Why?
Bro, what are you even talking about, bro? Like, come on. Like,
we only lost 2 for real. That was starters, impact players, CJG and Hargraves. And we got a Hargrave replacement.
We only lost 2?
And we just got that dude from Pittsburgh.
And we got Miles' replacement, too.
Yo, Trey, what is he?
How about that?
Who
Yo, one Trey, what is he?
We got an internal replacement. You're fine. You're fine with replacing Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with Justin Evans.
Bro,
but Kenny Gainwell isn't enough to fill Miles' shoes. But you're good with letting Justin Evans go in and replace.
CJG said in Evans, they both said it makes your job that much easier when you got the best cornerbacks in there.
GJ was already way better than a Justin Evans, and you know that.
We got the best corners in the game. It's gonna make any safety's jobs.
And we got the best offensive line in the game. We don't need to go spend a top 10 pick on a running back. Our offensive line is better than our freaking secondary.
Anybody can run on this offensive line.
We always had a good offensive line, but we ain't always had a thousand.
Especially our offensive lines are better than our safety room right now. Even though we got Edmonds and potentially Blankenship starting.
That argument don't make no sense at all.
Go ahead, Trey.
BJ. You made me forget what I was about to say, BJ. Oh my God, bro.
Hey,
what about Kalijah Cansey? I feel like Kalijah Cansey would come right in and start.
He'd be a dog on this.
At 30,
that'd be a great talking about him.
Not at 30.
At 30, that's a great pickup tomorrow. I like it.
He's not going to land at 30. He's not going to make it to 30.
AO in the building. AO in the building. What up?
think he
I
could.
remember what I was about to say.
What were you gonna say, Trey?
All right, so before this season, and I'm not saying nobody up here, I'm not saying you, BJ. Before this season, this damn near this entire fan base was screaming, we need to get a new running back. We need to replace Miles Sanders. So where all this jack riding coming from now? Oh, we got to replace Miles Sanders because he rushed for 1,300 yards. He been a dog before that. And Miles Sanders is a second-round draft pick. Y'all want to go get a running back in the top round when we about to lose Fletch next year? We're going to lose Fletch next year.
So worry about that next year.
Carter next year.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not looking at the future. Y'all just looking at next year.
I'm so fascinated with making our offense great.
Nah. In all reality, we know who Harvey Roseman paid.
Great.
We know who he paid.
We had an elite defense and lost the Super Bowl. So let's try the offensive side of the ball this time.
So how do we have
an elite on offense?
We don't need nothing on offense. We don't need nothing that bad on offense.
Except for running back.
Y'all trying to play fantasy football. We're not going to be able to stop nobody this year.
Y'all just want to play fantasy football. Put so much pressure on AJ and Smitty and Goddard and Hurts. You put all the pressure on them and not get an elite running back where teams have to game plan. Ain't nobody game planning for Kenny Gainwell. Ain't nobody game planning for Boston Scott. Ain't nobody damn sure ain't game.
If you got suitable running backs, you're not putting no pressure on Jalen Hurts.
BG, how we have an elite defense?
We've had the elite defense. Did you see all the players?
Did you see all the players that left?
How about this upcoming year, BG?
Javon Hargrave left, Kyle White left, TJ Edwards left.
Players are gone. How many of them are gone?
What was the difference maker? We had defensive tackles that could pass rush.
The other 4 players are still in the damn team.
All right, BG, look at our schedule. Look at our schedule.
We had defensive linemen that can rush the passer. We don't got that right now. We don't have defensive linemen that can rush the passer right now. We don't have that right now.
What are you talking about? We still got the same other 4 players that had double-digit sacks last year.
Defensive tackles that can rush the passer. Defensive tackles.
Oh my
God! Had 11 sacks last year.
Jordan Davis. Why did we spend a first-round pick last year that high on Jordan Davis, and we're not planning on starting him this year?
That's my guy.
That's dumb. Why baby him the whole year, and we're not going to start him this year?
He a depth player right now.
That big, that athletic, that talented. First-round pick, but you guys are talking about these first-round picks like they're so valuable, but you're not even trying to start the first round and let him be a star.
He gonna start.
I said what I had to say on this topic.
We already know that. We already know that.
Okay, and if you got 2 stars, why are you trying to get a backup player instead of a guy that can start our team this year?
He's not going to play the whole season for us. That's what you're not understanding.
Trey, you can't reason. You can't reason with the yak, bro. He off that yak and that Zaza. Trey, you can't reason with it.
Don't get too much.
I'm saying what I gotta say. I'm saying what I gotta say on Bijan. Big Bird Gang ain't drafting nobody, so.
All right, big play sled. How are you feeling about the draft? We'll do it like that. How are you feeling about the draft?
If BG was our GM, our team would be terrible.
We'd be undefeated.
Bro,
it'd be worse than Howie Roseman drafting the way he did.
Always championships.
Can you guys hear me?
No, bro.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. Hey, yo, say something. Go ahead.
Hold on.
All right,
let AO talk. Hold on. Let AO talk.
Go ahead.
I want to hear him because he sound like BG to me. Go ahead. I want to hear you.
I wish I could be like BG. But anyways, so here's my thing. So first of all, you don't know who's going to be a bust and who's not going to be a bust when it comes to the draft. But you know that Bijan's not because of his college production and behind that offensive line. So not only do you get him, but in 4 or 5 years when Smitty and Brown are looking for contracts, you have Bijan to lean back on if one of them leaves. Not only that, but you guys want to talk about Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith should be a mid-round tier, first round, if not late round tier, he should be in the first round, but late round or either mid-round, not top 10. And if you're going to take Jalen Carter, if he's there, I'm okay with that. But at the same time, he did come out of shape. He did have a bunch of issues, and we had the same issues with Jordan Davis.
But that was all stress, bro. One of his friends died. One of his friends died. He was going through stress, and he came into the pro day, and he had to deal with that. Like, I can't really do much on him.
He gained 9 pounds in a couple days.
Have you ever witnessed your friend dying? I think you would gain 9 pounds too.
Maybe I should rephrase all this. I'm a former Army dude. I cleaned up my friend's body parts. I know how it works, but I didn't gain no 9 pounds in 2 days.
And it's different for everybody. Everybody don't have the same reaction to trauma.
He a big dude.
I got
anyway.
that, but so we're gonna bring a guy in that probably won't even be there at 10. We're gonna bring him in that is possibly gonna be out of shape for the football season, possibly have mental issues for the football season. I'm not saying mental issues are a terrible thing, but what I'm saying is why would we bring that in when we bring a physical specimen in Bijan? He can help our offense 100%, and you can still get Kalijah Cansey at 30, or even if he goes away, you still got Dexter in the second round. You still got Roy in the third round. There's other people you can get besides Jalen Carter. I mean,
and there's other people we can get besides Bijan.
Not as good,
people, right? You could get back.
And there's no other defensive tackle as good as Jalen Carter.
Listen, people are considered top 10 for a reason. You know,
he's not
when they say these are top 10, top 15 players in the draft, that means in the whole draft, all 1,000 players, there's only top 10, 15 people that are considered elite. Blue chippers, the best of the best.
Saquon Barkley was the lead. Why is he franchise tag? Saquon Barkley was the lead. Why was he franchise tag?
Y'all don't even look for stuff. Hold on,
if I can clear that up,
y'all just go off your heart, and that's I know that's how Philly is.
Art, I look at the biggest need on our football team.
I don't get why it's even hard.
Without B.O.B.S. B.O.B.S was a huge part of our football team.
Was a second round.
And he was a second round pick, bro.
And he was a second round pick.
It's about his position, what he did for our football team. I'm saying we get Bijan, we just upgraded the position.
And we got to upgrade defensive tackle. Why are you acting like we don't got to upgrade safety? We don't got to upgrade linebacker.
I didn't even really play yet. Let's see what he got.
BG.
Let's see what Kenny Gainwell got. Kenny Gainwell ain't really played yet. By your same logic.
3 years. What are you talking about? He's been here. We already know what Kenny Gainwell got.
First of all, that was his second year last season. He was playing behind your Lord and Savior Miles Sanders, so we don't know what he got because he wasn't the lead back. Because you Miles Sanders is the second coming of Christ. When all y'all was talking about don't pay Miles, now all of a sudden Miles is the best thing that ever stepped in Philly.
I wanted to pay Miles and bring him back in draft Bijan.
Hey yo, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up, man?
Why would we draft Bijan Robinson with how deep this running back class is?
Because he's not looking past that though.
Go ahead, go. Let's hear AO. Let's hear AO. Hold on, Trey.
Half of y'all ain't even watch his games. Y'all just look at highlights and y'all enamored by that. But dude got a lot of flaws.
Are they even looking at highlights, Trey? You giving them more benefit of the doubt? Are they looking at highlights or just listening to what people are saying? You giving them too much credit.
They're going on YouTube.
A lot of
y'all going on YouTube, typing in Bijan Robinson, and you'll see the dude making all these amazing plays. But bro, running the football is not all that happens at running back. So you're gonna take him off.
He catches great. He pass blocks is great.
No, he doesn't.
He's all of it. All of it.
Yeah, I ain't about yelling over people. If you want to hear my opinion, I'll say it. But I ain't yelling over people.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So back in the day when you guys were talking about Derrick Henry,
we're not even yelling though. We just having a discussion, bro.
But you know what I mean. I ain't gonna talk over people. Is what I mean.
You got to get it where you fit in over here.
For real.
I'm invited to this thing. You know what I mean? I'm not part of it, so I want to be respectful.
Oh, you can leave, bro.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
But when Derrick Henry got drafted, first of all, I thought Derrick Henry should have been a first-round draft pick. He just ended up not being. But if you look at the competition compared to Bijan in this draft, there's not really anybody except for Zach Charbonnet. And Zach Charbonnet has a lot more flaws than Bijan does. Not only that, but
they're not the only two running backs in this good running backs.
That's not the only two.
Okay, but Gibbs is one of the
It's not even Gibbs. It's not even Gibbs.
Let him finish. I want to hear.
Watch college football, bro.
But I'm saying there's nobody compared to Bijan in this draft.
What makes Bijan better? What makes Bijan better than any other running back?
Muhammad Ibrahim.
What make Bijan better than any running back? What made Bijan a generational talent? There's no other running backs in college football coming up next season. The season after, is running backs done? Is Bijan the last running back in college football? Because that's what y'all acting like. Y'all acting like after Bijan Robinson, there will never be another running back.
You could say the same thing about defensive tackle and defensive end. Is this the only defensive tackle that's
immediate need. Defensive tackle's immediate need. We don't need a goddamn running back. If we all want to go best available, we'll go draft a quarterback because that's what's best available.
There are defensive tackles and there's defensive tackles.
We need an immediate starter at defensive tackle, which is Jalen Carter.
Okay.
Based on salary, none of them are going to start anyway.
We don't need a running back. Running back is like fifth on the list of our needs.
Here's the reason why we need defense.
Running back is fifth on the list. Fifth.
This is why we need defense.
Fifth on the list of needs.
I sat there for 3.5 hours, especially in the Super Bowl. I saw my quarterback tie the game at 35. I needed 3 stops from my defense. 3.
But this defense isn't going to be the same as last year regardless.
It's going to be worse. And y'all trying to make it worse by drafting a goddamn running back. Like, what kind of running
back?
That's the difference. We know it's going to be worse, so why not make
where was our running backs? Where was our running backs in the Super Bowl? Where was our running backs in the Super Bowl?
No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is if you draft Bijan Robinson, you're gonna have a defense that's just a bend but don't break defense, and you're gonna have to get into a situation where you face the Chiefs again, and it's 30 or like let's say it's 38-35. They get the ball back. How the hell is Bijan gonna help you if he's not on the team?
Exactly, you got to pass the ball.
Okay.
Bijan, when we down by 20 points, we can't even run Bijan because we ain't gonna have enough time to run the ball. We got to pass the goddamn ball.
What happened when it's 38-35 and Jalen Carter's out of breath? So Jordan Davis
38-35 because we're not gonna be giving up them goddamn points when we fix the defense.
Why y'all keep doing that?
Like Trey is saying, this ain't no fantasy football. It's not just fun.
We don't have an elite defense right now. You're like, we need to get a Jalen Carter or one of these defensive guys to have elite. We already got an elite defense.
No, we don't.
We don't. We had one and lost it to free agency.
My quarterback not the down. I need Jalen Carter crying out loud. I want Jalen freaking Carter. Damn! I'm crying out loud.
Well, when Jalen Carter's in jail and we don't have Bijan, I feel like we can talk about that.
Oh, come on, man.
Big Bijan.
Bijan
I want to know this.
I'm just trying to figure out. Hold on.
Every week you got a game plan for this guy.
Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out how.
Boy, I need some water. Y'all I'll be right there. I need some water.
I'm just trying to figure out how y'all think Bijan Robinson is a top need on this team. Like,
here's my thing.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Like,
because he's a flashy name, Trey. He a flashy name and a flashy player, and they can't get down to the nuts and bolts of football, and they distracted by a name. They just distracted by a name and the flag.
They're distracted by Jalen Carter and
y'all understand what conference Bijan played in, right? They don't play no defense in that conference.
Yeah, he ain't play no defense.
He don't have
they don't play no defense. It looks like college basketball.
This dude, every game. Bro, he played in the Big Ten, bro. They don't got no
half
defense.
Half of them dudes gonna be washing dishes at somebody's restaurant. Bro, come on,
really?
Bro, he didn't play in the SEC.
Okay.
Not to mention all the freaking miles he got on him too, because he was running the ball all the goddamn time.
Super miles on him, man. Super miles.
Exactly, bro.
He's a freshman. Like, come on, like, bro.
Them knees got a lot going through them knees.
Y'all looking at 1 year. Y'all looking at next year.
Go ahead, Ayo.
Y'all looking at next year. We looking more towards the future.
Why is Kelsey coming back? Why is Cox coming back? These guys want to win a Super Bowl.
So yeah, it don't mean just because they want to don't mean it's gonna happen.
Go ahead, Ayo.
All right, Trayvon. He went first overall last year. Was he better than Aiden Hutchinson? Nope.
Nah.
You said who?
What makes Jalen Carter's gonna be like this stuff?
What makes you think Bijan is going to be better? It's been plenty of busts in the draft. So you bringing up bust doesn't help the case with Bijan because the same principle applies.
No, assuming
that Bijan, when y'all say somebody else can be a bust, Bijan could be a bust too. So saying somebody can be a bust is not a good case. That's not a good case at all. Bijan could be a bust. If we playing if and ands, he could come in and break his foot, snap one.
All right, so I do want to say this. I do want to say this real quick. Simone, I love you. I watch your show all the time. But
I do too.
I do disagree with you, and I respectfully disagree with you, because I do think a running back behind that offensive line, and you guys even agree that any running back can run behind the offensive line. And yes, he is probably going to be prone to injury, especially in the NFL. But I still think he'll get more production than Jalen Carter, even though I'm okay with taking Jalen Carter too.
But my thing is, we gotta take into account too this though. Are we even going to use Bijan correctly? When we had Miles, we was complaining about the coach.
Have you seen where he likes to run?
No, but I'm saying, BG, when we had Miles, what were we complaining about? When we had Miles, we were complaining about he wasn't getting enough touches. We were complaining in the Bears game. We had Miles. Why weren't we running Miles?
Miles did have a fumbling problem.
Changed the culture of the Eagles. We're not the same.
No, but I'm saying
last year we gave Booby the ball. He produced at a high level. That's what I'm saying. And Zeke Sirianni realized that's what you got to do. You need to run to set up the pass. We've been trying to pass to set up the run for years.
So only
Nick Sirianni said in his coaches meeting that they were like, "Are you going to be doing more to protect Jalen Hurts this season?" Meaning the design runs, and he was like, "Whatever works." Running Jalen is what makes this team dangerous. Nick Sirianni is still going to not basically protect Jalen Hurts no matter who is on his team, because the threat of Jalen Hurts is still, even with Bijan, Jalen Hurts being a dual threat still takes the offense to another level. So we can't assume Nick Sirianni is going to protect Jalen
to another level, and we get a guy that's projected to be way better than Booby ever could even be. It will help Jalen Hurts out. It would take
projections mean nothing.
How is it going to help him out?
You're going from Booby to
Projections mean nothing.
No, how the hell is it going to help him out if he's not playing on defense?
Stopping somebody on the other side of the ball. That's
exactly.
Thank you, Trey.
You got to.
Our defense is missing two players, guys. Wake up. One player was already ready. We already knew. Wait, the funny thing,
but you acting like these dudes wasn't
the point of this defense. And everybody was happy because we got Jordan Davis to replace whichever one doesn't come back. The situation has happened, and now we're not good.
You keep
BG, the situation changed.
None.
BG, what's his name? Wasn't what we thought he was.
Who
know
that?
Who said that? Going to be.
Who said that?
BG, you know Jordan Davis did not hit that mark.
Joseph and Sue until he got hurt because he was doing his damn job.
Bro.
Everybody keeps expecting him. Oh, he's going to come out a rookie and get 12 sacks. No, that's not what he is.
No, it wasn't.
He didn't even get one.
He had no stamina.
He didn't even get one. He couldn't stay on the field.
He was in before he got hurt.
He had no stamina.
That's when we went out and got Linval Joseph. That's when we got Sue to help bolster up that middle of that defense. Those veterans that have been sitting on the sideline that will be still sitting on the sideline after the draft.
BG, you think
and that's who you want to turn the defense over to after last season? You want to get the keys to defense to Jordan Davis.
BG, you think Howie's gonna draft Bijan over Jalen Carter if he's there at 10?
Jalen's not gonna be there.
If he is there, I'm saying if he is there, you don't know that. You don't know.
BG, there's a chance he could be there because what I'm trying to tell you.
Hold on. Look at this draft board. Look at this draft board. Carolina, Houston, Arizona, Indianapolis. That could be 4 quarterbacks right there.
And Falcons.
Then you got all these
Falcons.
Okay, after the 4 quarterback, we are 10. So you said 4 quarter. That means there's what, 5 other draft picks before.
BG, there's other teams.
One of those. You don't think Jalen Carter, the way he played at Georgia,
BG, let me say this though.
Listen to Mom.
What he was saying, the concern about Jalen Carter's off the field issues is real. There's teams saying that now they could be blowing smoke, but there's teams saying like the Falcons that they're not interested in Jalen Carter because of the off field issues. Now, Howie Roseman said that he doesn't care what a player did in college, what kind of mistakes they made in college, blah, 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 basically making it open to the Eagles still wanted to take a Jalen Carter, even though he had off the field issues. But I'm saying teams could really be passing up on Jalen Carter because of the off the field issues.
Like his agent said, Drew Rosenhaus said, the reason why we're not taking Fields outside the top 10 because we are guaranteed positive we're going in the top 10. But that means there's some team that already told them.
We're
drafting you.
The top 10.
We're the 10.
You know that, right?
We're the 10.
Right? We're the 10th. But you don't think that he has another team? Come on now.
He could, but I'm saying them quarterbacks is legit. Offensive line, a team like the Bears, a team like the Falcons could go offensive line.
The same thing we did to Jordan Davis. Let's kind of redshirt him this year so he can be a star next year. We got him.
We didn't try to redshirt him though.
After he got hurt, we did. That's exactly what we did. We signed 2 veteran studs, so he didn't have to play that much the rest of the season.
Wait, you said we should redshirt who? You said what?
He came in to be a big part of this defense. He just couldn't
He
hold
said
up to his...
redshirt Jordan Davis.
Signed Sue
again.
Those guys are not riding bench after you pay them. What are you talking about? It's a business, guy.
They was on the bench though.
What are you talking about?
Did they start, BG? Did they start, BG?
Huh?
Did they start?
Behind Hargrave.
They was on the bench. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
This dude
This is what I'm trying to
bugging,
explain
bro.
to you. You keep saying we're gonna bring a D tackle in and they're not gonna start. Linval and Sue did not start, bro. But they was a big part of the
Carter
defense.
coming to the Eagles is not starting over Jordan Davis.
No. He
You keep talking about Jordan Davis, bro. Like,
we're not talking about Jordan
He's not
Davis.
starting.
Let me ask y'all.
Okay, there's only 2
Go ahead. This is funny. Go ahead, Mom.
He's not starting.
Go ahead, Mom.
So we all know at this point, because we done beat the horse dead. The horse is under the ground. It's been beat.
Talk about it.
Get on my last nerves.
You want a guy to come in to be the
Let's
third?
talk about the second round.
Instead of a guy that can come in and be the
Yeah,
most.
go ahead, Mom. Talk about the second round.
BG, I'm
Let
trying to move
Mom
on. You
want to
trying
talk
to reel me
about
back
the
in?
second round. We're
Do
done
y'all
with
see
these
what a
guys.
cancer he is? Do y'all see what a cancer he is? I'm trying to move on, and he trying to reel me back in.
I'm just saying, you make
Second round. Go
let
ahead.
her go,
BG. Second round. Go ahead,
All
Mom.
I'm saying is we all made our point on Jalen Carter, Nolan, all that. My question is, what y'all trying to do in the second round?
Running back.
I want Ringo.
Ringo not gonna be there.
He'll be there in a second.
Hell no.
Too many corners out there,
Who
man.
even
Who
dropped him
is this?
for?
Who is this?
Who
Here.
Why
We
we
not
even
gonna act
draft
like this
Ringo
happening
for?
over the left hand.
Nah, bro. Why we even drafted Ringo for it? Will we put him at safety?
Because in the second round, you can get a top flight cornerback.
But
Let him sit
will
behind
we
his
put him
face,
at safety because
Bradbury,
he's not playing
all these
corner,
guys
bro? He's
to get
not
better
even gonna
for a
see
year
the
until
field.
we get rid of these guys. And that makes more sense.
Bro, he's not even gonna see the field though. He might as well just play safety if he might as well just convert to safety.
If he come in and ball out, because
Are y'all interested in a wide receiver at any point? Or y'all sold on Quiz?
If Tank Dell is there in like the
I'm
third,
cool with Quest.
I'm cool with Quest.
If Tank Dell is there in the third, I'm taking him, bro.
Well,
He's a
franchise,
dog.
would you
Charlie
take him in?
Jones.
Would you take Dell in the second?
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
I don't think Tank Dell going past the second round.
No, he's gonna be going by mid-second.
We don't need a
mid-second
receiver.
round, mid-second round.
Long as we need one of those. We gonna bring him in to be the fourth option.
Okay, Trey, Rock. Listen. This special teams needs something special about it. And what's his name? Tank Dell is not only going to be wide receiver 3, he going to be special teams ace as well. Look how Turpin was able to keep the little boys in so many games.
Second round and be a special teamer though.
No, not just a special teamer and a wide receiver 3. A wise man once said, "You're only good as your wide receiver 3."
But this is what I'm saying.
He's all right.
This is what I'm saying. And I understand what you're saying, but dude is not going.
What's going on right here though? What's going on? Who this?
Yeah, who this dude right here? He's been dancing the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, bro. I don't know what he's doing.
Why y'all got Ultimate Warrior on the live stream? All right. Awesomeness Sports. Hi, say something, Awesomeness. Right.
He's been breakdancing the whole time.
I know. Right. Awesomeness Sports.
That's crazy.
Say something, Awesomeness.
What's up? How you guys doing? How's everyone?
What's up, bro?
We're doing good. Say something, because people think we got Ultimate Warrior on the show. Go ahead.
Look. This is just. I'm a diehard fan, so I just love putting this on. And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? The Commanders have a good,
Oh my God.
Oh,
so I was like,
that's why the Commanders suck. That's exactly why they suck.
I just slide away on what? I just, come on, man. I have two. I have like luchador mask and this. So, I mean.
Well, let me ask you this: is that face paint? Is this an AI filter? Is that a what is that?
That's
No,
a
this
mask.
is a mask.
It's a mask.
Oh, okay, it's mask.
It's a mask.
Exactly why the Commanders suck.
I love the
Oh,
Warriors.
okay.
Awesome.
Yep,
So.
it's all face paint. Now, if it was, yeah. I mean, totally different, but yeah.
Your whole organization is clowns. That's why y'all suck.
Big Symbol. How you like it, my guy?
Well, you lost the Super Bowl, so I did not see that shit coming. Oh wait, yes I did.
I'm glad Austin is here because of this.
Cowboys won. Eagles won. The Giants even won, and we can't win nothing. We can't win nothing.
Hey, oh boy, why you dye your hair though, old boy?
Hey, Cool gotta be finding them clips, boy.
Well,
play it again, Cool Cat. Play it again.
Yeah.
Cowboys won. Eagles won. The Giants even won, and we can't win nothing. We can't win nothing.
Yeah, that's funny as hell, bro. That's funny as hell, bro. That's funny as hell, bro. Hey, yo.
I love this show.
What about that hype video? What about that hype video the Commanders had? We was watching last time.
Some mom still going with it.
Oh, I know what mom said. Hold on, let me see if I got it. Hold
I hope they got paid for that, yo. Oh my god. I swear I hope they got paid for that.
Yo, the Commanders are a joke, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Joke.
Oh, bro. That's
you want to
they
You lost to the Chiefs. You lost to the one-legged man. The man is the two-time Super Bowl champ.
Y'all lost to Cleveland. You lost to Cleveland.
I heard every time saying that.
It wasn't even in the playoffs.
Jalen Hurts was going to be MVP. What happened? Nothing happened.
He is
y'all
the
acting like
MVP.
Sam Howell is MVP. I know you're not talking. Y'all acting like, oh, we good at quarterback. We got Sam Howell because he beat the little boys. That don't mean nothing.
Before we go in like hard on the Commanders, can I bring something about the punt game kick return?
Stop this.
All right, go ahead, Ayo. Before we go ahead.
All right. So first of all, my biggest thought on kick return, punt return, Malik Holmes out of Kansas State University. He averaged 32 yards per return. He's projected undrafted in the 7th round.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Commanders.
But I like what Boston Scott did.
I mean, you like what he did, but like, wouldn't it be better if it was better?
In the beat, fourth option punt returner.
Okay, I understand. It's not just punt return I'm talking about with Tank Dell. I'm saying wide receiver 3 and punt returning. I just feel like I don't mind getting somebody in the 7th round. I don't mind getting somebody wide receiver, undrafted free agent. I just feel like somebody has to come and compete with Quez. I just feel like Quez needs that.
Charlie Jones
punt returners in the NFL.
Yo, Trey, you heard of Charlie Jones, right, from Purdue?
Yeah, he good.
Yeah, he will come in right away and just.
And you can get him in like the 5th round.
I know, bro. He will be a dog in our offense, bro.
I don't see the point of spending the 2nd round on a dude that's going to basically sit on the bench. He gonna be the probably
from USC.
He's probably gonna be the 5th.
If he slips to the 2nd round, you want him before him. You're number 3.
I agree.
I said, what about Addison from USC? Would you want him to be your 3rd?
He's picked the 1st round though. I'm not trying to get a wide receiver in the 1st round.
Yeah, he's going like late 1st, probably early 2nd.
You think he's gonna be in the 1st? I think he might fall out.
He's gonna be late 1st, probably early 2nd.
Yeah,
he's gonna be gone.
Yeah. Honestly, I think he goes to the Chargers.
You think so?
I think he goes to the Chargers as a slot receiver. You have Mike Williams and Keenan Allen on the outside. You have Addison on the inside. Makes sense.
But y'all thoughts at punt return, y'all thoughts at wide receiver 3 is my same logic with running back.
Yeah,
but your logic is flawed.
No. Quez had a great season the year before last. You know,
he didn't have a great season. I feel like you pushing it with that. He didn't have a great season.
He had number 2 with those guys around him. Come on, think about it.
What do you guys think?
He got better when we got AJ.
What do you guys think about the Eagles trade with the Raiders?
He did a great job.
What do you guys think about the Raiders trading 30th for 2nd, 3rd, and 5th?
They did that already?
No, they didn't
Oh,
do
they're
it yet, but they're talking about it. Like, we'd get a
The
2nd and
Raiders
5th
don't
this
need
year
to
and a
trade
3rd next
nothing. They
year.
need to
I
pick
don't
where
think
they
we
at.
need to trade at all.
Well,
I
what do
don't
they
even
need to
want.
trade
I
for?
think there's good players that we can get, one at 10 and one at 30 that can help us this year.
I think
Are you saying we trade with the Raiders?
I think we need to trade back a couple spots regardless if it's 10 or 30.
If Jalen Carter ain't there, we need to trade back.
Though, yeah.
Yeah.
How far are you trading back though,
next year? We don't need
Because
no more picks next
I
year.
feel like if Wilson there, if Tyree Wilson there, or Jalen Carter, I'm taking one of them two at 10.
What about
Tyree Wilson? The only thing that bothers me about Tyree Wilson is his foot injury, which reminds me of Kelvin Benjamin.
But what about we just package picks up and move to have 3 first-round picks this year?
No, we can't. We don't want to pay.
Yeah, why would you want that?
Third highest? Well, no, not third. Well, we're 9th in salary cap still.
I mean, we are, but like we don't want to pay 3 first-rounders when we have 12 draft picks next year.
Yeah, bro. Why are we doing that, bro? This is why BG.
Wait, what is BG saying? What's BG saying? What you say, BG?
He trying to get 3 first-round picks.
I did it in a mock draft, and
you saying trade one of next
draft. I got Gonzalez. BG.
This is why BG is not the GM, bro.
John, and then I got Cansey. So that was my first round.
BG, you talking about trading next year's pick for one this year, a first round this year?
Yeah.
What I would do,
have to give up something.
What I would do, I would take Bijan and Carter at 10. At 30, I would take probably the dude from fucking Florida, the guard. Sorry about the swearing. The guard from Florida, Torrance or whatever his name is, and with our 2nd round pick, I would either trade back depending on like how far, or I would take probably a safety because Jordan Battle. I think Jordan Battle is honestly better than Brown.
I love Battle, man. That was good.
Smitty Eagle, how you doing?
What up? Hey, Smitty Eagle, I've been talking to you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? We're supposed to be collabing soon.
I'm waiting.
Can I pause for like 1 second? Because
I'm very anxious to get that popping, man. You know.
All right, go ahead, Ayo. Finish. Go ahead.
All right, sorry. I know, like I feel like I'm taking this whole thing over, but
hey,
I just want to say, like, I'm very honored to be on the chat with all y'all because, like, I watch you guys and like, I didn't think I'd ever be on a chat with you guys, but like, I really am. Like, I watch film. Like, I watch Texas. I watch PSU. I watch a bunch of film on all these players. And I'm not talking about just highlights. Like, I actually watch, like, full games. And, like, honestly, like, I'm honored to be here. So, like, I appreciate you guys, like, inviting me.
We appreciate you for coming.
Bro,
like the slogan says, welcome to Broad Street.
Who's a player that you like that
anytime you want to be on?
Who's a player that you like that people aren't talking about?
Cody Mock.
Oh, from North Dakota State? Yeah, he's nice, bro. I like his tenacity, bro.
I think he's perfect for the Eagles. Like, he can play guard, he can play tackle. I think he's perfect for the Eagles. And especially since you can probably get him in the 2nd round, 3rd round.
Ayo, how do you feel about if we don't get Bijan getting like even McBride from UAB later in the draft?
Nah. I guess it's like who do you get besides Bijan?
I watch UAB games because I'm here.
That's
my point. Like, you know who our running backs are. Y'all, hold on. This is a big moment on Birds of Broad Street. This is the first time I feel like he has envisioned a scenario where he can take another running back.
Like, y'all make it seem like just because I say Bijan is the pick that we need to do doesn't mean that I don't like the other. I love Bigsby. I like these Alabama running backs that we got over here. You know what I'm saying? Gibbs, Bisbee, and then McBride. They're all pretty good running backs. You know, I like Zach Charbonnet and USC. I mean UCLA. You know, he's a cool cat too. But I'm just saying, like, they're not Bijan. Like if you're gonna add that kind of talent, that's the kind of talent you add at 10. Is that kind of talent.
Nobody is denying BG. Me and Trey and franchise. We're not denying Bijan's talent. We're not denying that he's the best running back in this draft. We're not denying his ability. All we're saying is we have other fires that we need to put out, and we can't.
What about the fire running back that no one keeps talking about?
So I guess my question is, say Carter's off the board, Will Anderson's off the board. Who do you take at 10?
Miles Murphy.
I'm a trade back. I'm a trade back. And if he is there,
Miles Murphy.
Miles Murphy
God,
will be an old
Murphy
man
is
for
you haven't grown up
Van
yet.
Ness.
You need to
At
watch
10?
some more football.
Yeah.
So you're not opposed
Man,
to
Lucas
taking
Van Ness
Miles
ain't
Murphy
never been a
as-
start. I cannot take him at 10. I'm sorry.
First
I
of
think
all,
Van Ness
Lucas
is
Van
second
Ness
round.
don't
I know
even
he's
look like he play
short.
football. He look like an
Nobody
actor,
worry
first
about
of all.
Van Ness. Nobody worry
Huh?
about Van Ness. He didn't even
My thing
start
is like,
on
so
his
here's my
college team.
thing. Like Brian Branch, I don't think he's better than Jordan Battle, and that's my opinion. You guys can argue it. I don't care, but like that's my opinion.
Nah, I can't agree with
They
that.
different. They
thing
different. They
is-
different types of safety though. One is a cover
Yeah.
safety and one is run support.
Yeah, but like we have Tramel Edmonds, so we don't need run support. We need a ball hawk and safety. So I'd say Jordan Battle over him, and honestly, I'd say Jameer Brown over both of them.
I'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
Antonio Johnson.
Like, I feel like
Antonio Johnson's good. I'll
we
give
can
you that.
convert that ball hawk safety on our team already. We can push Mattis back and like Greedy play the slot. We can
Maddox
also
is in the safety.
huh?
Maddox is in the safety, and then like if you're in a cornerback,
Yeah,
then
he
you're
played great at safety when we played him there.
yeah, but like if you're gonna go cornerback, then you're gonna go cornerback for that slot, like that.
But what
slot
was CJ?
That's
CJ
why
was
you
a
bring it.
cornerback
That's
and
why
playing
you go
safety. That
grab
was
a
his
Greedy
first year ever
Williams in
playing
case you
safety.
get in a situation like that.
Yeah, we got
We
Greedy.
never even seen CJ at safety. We played him there, and he had a great year. We already know that Maddox can play safety.
Also, unpopular opinion, but like CJ Johnson would just open the opportunity.
And who the dead skin fan in the chat?
Bro.
You said what?
I ain't mad
Who the
about
dead skin
Johnson.
fan in the chat? Dancing and stuff.
Oh, you must have missed it.
No, I seen him with the Toro. Man, that's a dead skin, man. Why y'all got the dead skin like that, man?
He over there dancing the whole time. Boy got ants in his pants.
Is that a female?
Y'all remember that episode of Phineas and Ferb? Did y'all watch Phineas and Ferb?
Girl.
Oh yeah.
Hey Mo,
I used to watch Phineas
cut
and
it
Ferb.
out, Mo.
Y'all know what I'm
Cut it
talking about?
out, guys.
I got ants
She
in my
is a
pants.
girl. Stop
Squirrels
saying
in my
that
pants. Squirrels in my pants.
That's a girl? That's a girl?
Oh, that's a
Yes.
girl? Oh,
Yeah, I thought
Wait, y'all dead wrong. Y'all dead wrong.
Y'all need your ass whooped.
That's not
As
no
my
girl,
parents
bro.
used to say, y'all need your ass whooped.
That's a whole
Y'all going to
video.
hell. Y'all
need
going
your
to
ass
the
whooped.
fiery pits of hell. We coming off Easter. And y'all not acting holy on here.
BG, that's not no girl, BJ.
Yes, she
Y'all
is. We told her all the sports is a girl.
Y'all gotta stop.
Oh my God. Really? Did you
Bro.
have to bring it back up?
I love this show, bro. Oh my god.
Impossible.
Oh,
That's
Let
not
me
no
ask
girl.
y'all
come
this.
on, guys.
That's
I
a
need to go
whole
to church.
Let me
grown man
ask
right
y'all
there.
this.
I need to go to church.
What I was saying was, if
Hey yo, hold
on,
on,
why I hear
Mo.
myself?
Hold on. You a girl?
Not a girl? No.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Trey?
Oh, I thought oh my god, bro.
I sound like a girl.
there's a place
Like you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
There's a place called hell, y'all. Y'all know hell is real. Trey Rock.
I can feel the heat from here.
I ain't gonna. I apologize.
Oh man.
There's a place
Oh
called hell.
man. You guys.
Hey, so what the Redskin fans got to say about their team, man? They
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Awesome.
Well, we're good, and I'm not mad. Yes, we missed the playoffs, but shit, that's on you. Thank you, Big Simple. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah,
Hey, so you guys want to get Cam Newton? I heard something about you guys trying to get Cam. Do you want Cam?
No.
Cam Newton?
No, Osmus on for the Commanders.
No, why would I get Cam Newton when we already have Sam Howell?
They got Sam
Who
Howell.
is Sam Howell? Y'all talking about we got Sam Howell like y'all got Jalen Hurts. Who is Sam Howell?
Sam Howell got one win against Dallas.
Sam Howell beat the little boys, and now they going to the Super Bowl.
Just remember awesomeness. Just remember.
You muted.
Cowboys won. Eagles won. The Giants even won, and we can't win nothing. We can't win nothing.
Damn.
You love rearranging, don't you? You love me.
We know Sam Howell put that work on the Cowboys. We know that.
Yeah, how did I do my camera? Do you guys know?
You're good.
You're
good.
Gotta click settings
come in.
and do a bunch of things on your settings and whatnot.
Let me ask you a question, awesomeness, please. And I'm saying this from dead seriousness, okay?
Oh God.
What? No, I'm dead serious.
Not you, Simone. Not for you, Mo. Cole here.
Oh, because you talk about Cole here. Like, you don't know who let him in. You let Cole in.
Cole, man.
You let him in.
Hey, Cole about the only one that be on my bullshit on Twitter, man.
I just gotta say, BG, bro, you owe me $100, man, because I bet trying to talk sense into you, bro, about this whole Bijan thing. So it's your fault that I lost my dude.
This dude is flabbergasted with Bijan, bro.
I'm not flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted.
Y'all, we gonna talk about Bijan again. We gonna make that.
Go ahead, Simone. Talk to awesomeness. Talk to awesomeness.
I'm trying to talk to awesomeness.
Okay.
What is it about Sam Howell that has y'all dead set on him? I'm being dead serious. I only saw one game, and it was the little boys. That don't mean she.
Week 18.
No.
And week 18, y'all was playing y'all starters.
Man, we weren't trying to win that game.
I mean, y'all was supposed to win, Cole. Y'all was.
Yeah,
y'all got beat by Sam Howell.
Y'all wasn't trying to win it, but y'all wasn't trying to lose it like that neither.
Nah, we weren't trying to lose like that. I ain't gonna lie.
If y'all wasn't trying to win, why'd y'all play y'all starters?
Man, I was like, bro, like, what we trying to prove, man?
Y'all let awesomeness up.
Go ahead, awesomeness. Say something.
You guys are crazy.
Well, I mean, she's right about that. We did beat the Cowboys. Like, shit. And that shit that was embarrassing. But all Cowboys fans were embarrassed. Flabbergasted. Something terribly wrong. Thought, okay, why are you playing like this? Like how? And you're letting Sam Howell, a rookie quarterback, come after attack. In our defense. Damn.
I mean, if we're gonna go that route, I'd rather lose the game than play the playoffs next week and win. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time the Commanders had a playoff win? Now
when y'all did back in the 1920s, back in the roaring 20s, when y'all was running the league.
It's been a good minute. I got a serious double. Hold on, I got a serious question for you. Go ahead. Coles, how old are you?
Huh?
How old are you, Coles?
36.
How old are you, bro?
I'm 36.
You all right? So, Coles, since you 26, I'm gonna ask you this:
30.
Were you even alive for you to see your team make it past the divisional round? If you wasn't alive to see that, you can't. No, you wasn't. Because they ain't made it past the divisional round in 27 years.
You just heard the stories his daddy told him. You just heard the stories his daddy told him. Oh, back in the day, you know, Cole, we used to run the league, Cole, back in the day.
Hey, but Simone, you know what none of them want to talk about?
It's the divisional round since 96.
Oh, yeah, y'all know what. So none of the Cowboys fans want to say they can't win championships with salary cap.
You really can't talk about the Commanders not being playoffs. Y'all ain't been relevant either.
Hold on. Who is this talking? Who is this?
Stu Vision.
Coles, the Cowboys, y'all ain't been relevant really for 27, 28 years.
Sir. Excuse me, I'm not being rude. I don't think you introduced yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Stu Vision in the building. Y'all might not have known me. I be in with Mike and Castro all the time.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I'm welcome to Broad Street.
Now you with the Broad Street Birds. Make sure you subscribe to all of us.
I am subscribed to you, BG31. I'm subscribed to you all day. I'm subscribed to Simone. I'm subscribed to you too. While I'm forgetting.
What about the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game?
Yeah, and me and Smitty.
He already said he was subscribed to me. He already said he was subscribed to
me. Me too. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm just trying to figure out how a Cowboys fan came in here boasting and talking so bravely to a Commanders fan, like the Cowboys been relevant in the postseason past the divisional round for 28 years.
So let Big Simple in here. I've been meaning to beef with him. Let Big Simple in here to say right here.
You can click the link, Big Simple. Hurry up before someone pop up. Because there's only 10 people, so come on, Big Simple.
Hey, but y'all know what they don't want to talk about though? And neither one of them won a championship since we added the salary cap.
But y'all still haven't gone up to it. So
none of y'all won a championship since the salary cap. You know why? Because y'all was paying everybody over the top. Y'all can't do that no more. Y'all can't get
wins. We're paying for Super Bowls.
Why y'all haven't caught up?
Every time you drink during the playoffs, Coles, you drinking in misery.
You know what I never witnessed? I never witnessed a Super Bowl loss, man. How it feel, bro? It hurt.
You never
Yeah, you barely witnessed the win. You barely witnessed the win.
You never witnessed the team in the championship
I witnessed back-to-back Super Bowls. I'm 36. I've been there.
Cole, let me ask you this. I'm trying to get to the bottom of something.
Coles, I'm 43. I was grown last time when my team was
greatness, man. You witnessed more greatness on my team than I have then. Because you
Coles.
Hey.
I was also drinking.
Is really an Eagles fan.
My Super Bowl.
How am I an Eagles fan?
Oh, Cole's a real Eagles fan.
You up on our lives every night. You up on our Twitter every day.
Hey, Mo, he's a real Eagles fan. Watch that.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
I promise you, Coles.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles!
He was too happy to sing that. He was too happy.
I honor my bet. You know what I'm saying?
You was ready. We don't even do all that.
The whole time.
I hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get some more on you.
Who is this?
Oh man,
that's
we're gonna bleed y'all this year.
Nah, we sweep.
Sweep. With the best receiver in the game, we're gonna bleed y'all, man. Stop playing.
Go ahead, Mom.
So why do y'all think that y'all getting who y'all get Cooks gonna make y'all compete with us? Dak still gonna throw the ball to the other team.
You want to know why? Because we didn't even try last year, and we were still one game behind y'all, bro. That's how
y'all didn't try.
Bro, we didn't try. We didn't participate in no free agency. You know what I'm saying? Who we get?
We ain't had no money.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We didn't even try. And y'all was still one game behind.
I was broke. Super broke.
Come on.
Super broke. Y'all was struggling with Dak. Dak's contract couldn't sign nobody.
So
y'all was so cap strapped last year. They could have robbed the NFL could have robbed y'all organization and would have left with negative 50 cents.
And at the end of the day, we were still behind y'all ass. Pause.
And y'all
and what held y'all back? What held y'all back? Y'all tired QB, y'all be defending all day long. If y'all had some
you got 2 years, Cole.
And upgrade that position.
You got 2 years, Cole.
That's what y'all finished doing this year. Y'all finish behind us again.
2 years for what?
Dak Prescott.
Man,
appreciate the super chat, Mr. 89.
I find it
we gotta make sure you read
y'all talk about a quarterback y'all can't even beat. I mean, I can understand if y'all
read the super chat.
Yeah, we gotta read the super chat.
Be quiet, Cole. Money talking. Money talking right now, Cole.
We got a super chat. Be respectful.
Money is talking right now. Money is talking. Let money talk.
Pay bills, man. Pay bills.
I think we need someone who could be an impact player from day one, but is a fit in all caps, not just talent. Thank you, Mr. 89. Y'all saw what happened on the Mavs with Luka plus Kyrie.
Wow.
Y'all Dallas Mavs. You a Mavs fan, Cole?
No.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not a Mavs fan. I'm a Hawks fan. And they trash too.
Oh, you all over the place.
I stay in Atlanta. Just like you.
I ain't no goddamn Hawks fan. I'm gonna be at the game.
Hey, but hook me up some tickets.
I'm broke.
They need to be.
All right, Cole. What does your team? Let's get down to business. What does your team need in the draft to be successful?
A quarterback.
A team. Can you draft a team?
Owner.
Yeah, I can't come on this thing. See, this is the thing. I can't come on this show. You know,
all right, Cole. Go ahead.
We listen. I want to know.
I want us to go O-line though. Real talk. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the reasons one of the things we slipped away is our O-line.
The O-line got nothing to do with Dak being shit.
Hey, Cole, y'all can't draft a GM, Cole? Because I think y'all need one of them.
Unfortunately, we
that's really what you guys need.
But hey, real talk. Other than him just having to shut the fuck up sometimes, He did all right this offseason, so I ain't that mad.
Oh, because y'all got Cooks and Old Gilmore. That's all right. Y'all need to step the bar up. The bar is on the floor in Dallas.
Hold up. Y'all talking about old ass players, but y'all got Fletcher Cox out there. Y'all
They're
got
from our team.
Fletcher Cox was balling.
Like part of our whole.
Brandon Graham.
These are legacy players we're talking about. These are legacy players.
Hey, Cole.
They're Eagles royalty. They're gonna be here regardless. We talking about y'all went out and said, what's y'all got? Jerry, please, Jerry. Even though we just gave up Amari Cooper for no reason, we need a star in here. We need a star receiver. He gave y'all Brandon Cooks. Last year, we needed a star. We got AJ Brown. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Brandon Cooks, man.
Cole, you want to talk about Fletcher? You want to talk about Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham? Fletcher Cox from in the interior got 7.5 sacks after playing 10 years. Brandon Graham going into year 14 just got 11.5 sacks. Y'all was sitting out there trying to put 41-year-old in the grave already. Bones can't move no more. Jason Peters on the line like that was going to help y'all.
Hey,
Stop that, bro.
I wasn't on the Jason Peter train. I just said I'm glad we got somebody that can.
You happy, JP? Don't lie.
Y'all was loving Jason Peters. Don't lie. Now, okay, here's the real. Let me ask you this for real, Carl. Let me ask you this. How would you feel about Zeke playing on the Eagles? Like, what would you think from a Cowboys point of view?
I wouldn't care. He's not a Cowboy.
Stop lying.
I don't care. See, one thing about me, man, besides my quarterback, because I'm a Mississippi State fan. So I've always been a Dak Prescott fan before he was even the Cowboys. Anybody else in that team, I can care less who ain't on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to the star, not the player.
You're loyal to Dak Prescott, too.
Well, I'm a Dak Prescott fan, man. He did things
they
for my school.
That first round exit.
He threw y'all out of the playoffs.
I'm in Bama. I love me some Jalen Hurts, man.
He single-handedly threw y'all out the playoffs, Cole.
Hey,
I still love this dude.
Cole, I got a question for you, Cole. Do you still think Dak is better than
all
Jalen?
he had to do was not turn the ball over. Y'all would have won.
I think Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts?
That's the question to you. Do you still think
Present
Dak
day
is better than Jalen?
Fluently or like by years or by
right now?
Overall?
Right now, dude. Right now. You had to pick one. Who you picking? Stop playing.
If I was to the season now, who my quarterback would be? Bias aside, I would say Jalen Hurts. But y'all better not clip this. Only
clip it.
I love it.
Only because
I love it.
Recent success
For the last 15 minutes.
It.
No, you can't
Say it, Cole. I hit record the moment you jumped in so I can get some goofiness.
I'm about to copyright the hell out y'all.
Let me ask you this, Cole.
I'm gonna clip that, right?
I can't. I mean, how can I go off of how his performance is?
Oh, you know I'm gonna clip it.
Now,
right after the I'm gonna clip it.
Now
I want to hear this.
Do it again.
Roll that on Twitter tomorrow morning. I need to start my morning with that on Twitter.
Done.
Cole.
And he gonna have to pay JC $100.
Minnie gonna put it up there.
The bet was he was gonna pay me. I didn't.
That's a real one.
All right, y'all. Let me ask y'all this for real. What y'all think? Since we all Washington, Dallas, Eagles. What y'all think about the Giants off-season moves? Y'all think they becoming a real threat?
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know who they picked up.
I think if they make some moves in the draft to improve their offensive line, they can be a threat.
They could, but
they could be, but they still got Daniel Jones. I'm not a Daniel Jones fan.
I'm not saying. Hold on. I'm not saying he a threat to the. I'm not saying he a threat to the Eagles. He a threat to the Cowboys and the Commanders. Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
There you go.
They not a threat.
They like trash against us every time we play.
Look at the receivers they got. Other than
I'm about to talk about their. I'm about to tell y'all the recap of the Giants. They off season so far. So they added. Who they added?
I know they grabbed Darren Waller from the Raiders.
They got Darren Waller.
Darren Waller can't stay on the field though.
If he do stay on the field, he got the same problem Penny got, man. if he stay on the field, he top 5.
Yeah, you can't stay on the field though.
I thought they got somebody else.
We got dogs on defense, so I ain't worried about no Darren Waller.
Darren Waller must be the only person they got.
Darren Waller ain't played 4 seasons in his
That
career.
they re-signed Daniel Jones. They tagged Saquon.
I'm talking about additions. Was Darren their only big addition?
Nobody. They ain't really
Their only big addition was Darren Waller.
What's up, Big Simple?
What's up, y'all?
Don't start no drama.
MVP.
You ask and you receive. I'm here.
First of all, why you always trying to start some drama with me in the comments?
What's up, Big Simple?
That's
My
God.
They got Paris Campbell too. They got Paris Campbell too. The Giants.
I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
They did get Campbell.
Oh my God.
Big Simple. What's up, bro?
All right. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
No, come on, don't let
You're on our show. Come on, say something.
Cause he know I'm ready.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
What's up? Say some shit. We already said what's up. What you got?
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all Eagle fans, man. Y'all Eagle fans, man. Wait a minute. Let me. There we go. Now we.
He ain't got nothing to say.
Hold up.
You just wanted
They
to
talk all
come and
this
show your
trash,
Eagle
right?
appreciation.
They talk all that trash, right? You know y'all been waiting for 54 years for a goddamn
Who been waiting for 54 years?
Super Bowl 5 years ago.
Hold on.
54 years. Y'all been waiting.
Did he come in
If you've been waiting for 54 years for y'all to do something again.
Okay. All right, I just want to tell y'all that. All right.
Big Simple.
Years. It took y'all long.
Big Simple.
All right.
Big Simple.
Fine.
You realize y'all ain't been relevant since y'all had Mark Whippen at quarterback?
Wow. I'm not worrying about that.
Big Simple.
Y'all had Mark Whippen at quarterback, man.
Let's get more readers over there.
Got nothing to say.
Let's get more readers over there.
Y'all both don't got nothing to say.
If that give more readers
Yeah, y'all. First of all, y'all Washington fans, y'all real weak. I just gotta say that. Y'all real weak. Cole, you've done a good job repping your squad. This Washington fans, they got no content. They got no material.
That belt don't mean nothing. You need to put that back in the trash.
WWE stuff.
We beat y'all.
This really just come with it.
Why you didn't go to the playoffs? Why you didn't go to the playoffs? Go ahead, Mom.
First of all, Big Simple.
They acting like Doug Williams coming back to play.
Big Simple, I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to have a conversation because I'm really trying to get to the bottom of this. And this, I'm dead serious. I'm not being petty. And awesomeness didn't give me an answer. Why are y'all convinced Sam Howell is y'all quarterback of the future based off one game against the little boys?
I'm not looking at one game. You feel me? I look at his whole total package. You feel me? How he played in that game. Not only that, you feel me? He got quick decisions. What he was doing in that one game, but overall, when he was in Carolina, he did his thing. He did his thing in Carolina. I did some research on him. You feel me?
That's Carolina.
Carolina ain't had no quarterback and they let him go.
I know. And back then, that's back then. But overall, he did some things, man. He did
What things?
So you want your
what do you do though?
What things?
He almost was a Heisman Trophy winner at first.
And Big
if you look at that, if you look at his senior year, if you look at his senior year, at his senior year, he lost all his weapons. He didn't have no weapons at all. He lost all his weapons in college. But when he started running the football a little bit more, he did what he had to do. You feel me?
Let me ask you something.
At the end of the day, I like what he done. You feel me?
The running game.
Let me ask you something.
Real quick, Simone.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Because as someone who was born in Jacksonville, North Carolina, who watches the Tar Heels quite often, let me go ahead and tell you. You say he lost all his weapons. Carolina ain't had no damn weapons to freaking begin with.
Thank you. Ask the Pack about it. Ask the
That's
Pack.
what I'm saying.
Carolina ain't had no weapons to begin with. That's number one. Number two, he played in the same damn conference as he played in the same damn conference in college as Daniel Jones.
That's right.
Bro, Sam Howell.
That's right.
Y'all gotta let them ACC quarterbacks go.
Ball point trash.
That's right. That's right.
Let me ask you this, Big Simple.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
All right, go ahead, Mom.
Let me ask you this, Big Simple. First of all, this is an ACC girl representing, okay? Period. And there's one thing I never feared in the Wolf Pack was a little quarterback from UNC. That's a basketball school. Y'all need to stop drafting quarterbacks from Duke and Carolina. Them basketball schools. But anyway, if he's all that in a bag of chips, why did y'all start Tyler Heineke over him? Why didn't y'all run with Sam Howell?
He was like your third quarterback.
Yeah, he was your third quarterback.
I was a Howell fan. I was the first one that said Howell should start right off the
But y'all wanted to start the rookie over him though.
I'm not even like look at Wentz. Wentz was trash.
Y'all were battling for Wentz.
Why y'all do that?
First 2 weeks of the season
was trash.
First 2 weeks of the
Y'all
season.
was weird for that. Y'all was mad weird.
Mad weird.
First 2 weeks of the season, he threw 7 touchdowns and 2 picks, and y'all was singing his praises. Soon as he seen us in week 3, y'all was sitting there like
He sound like Shaggy. It wasn't me.
All right, hey, awesomeness. You're gonna have to go because apparently Boss Cowboy wants in on this. So yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. The Boss Cowboy wants in. Yeah.
You main man out of here.
Hold on.
I respect all
We need some organization because y'all talking over each other.
All right. What's up, Boss? Boss Cowboy, welcome to Broad Street per usual. Go ahead, Big.
What's happening, man? What's happening? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, boss?
Now we ain't starting the bullshit. Now we having a cordial conversation now.
No, we starting to be.
No, Boss Cowboy is different, so go ahead, Big.
Rain the fire.
You're not different.
I mean, I just hope everybody doing okay. Just watching the Dallas Cowboys on free agency.
Oh my God!
How y'all only
Brandon Cooks is owning free agency.
They saying Cooks.
Hold on, y'all.
The bar is in hell.
Hold on, NFCs. We have to remember. The Cowboys are used to mediocre achievements, so them winning free agency is something that they're going to brag about.
5 Super Bowl
What's
wins.
your team?
You ain't seen one, and you ain't seen one of them as a grown man.
Hold on, what's your team?
1-3 Super Bowl record is
He's a Bird Gang member.
He's a grown man.
He's Philadelphia Eagles fan.
None is a grown man.
I got you. Yeah.
Let me ask you this:
Who you talking to?
What excites you about y'all additions? Like, what's got you feeling like Cooks and Gilmore gonna take y'all over the top? What's got you?
According to Boss, it's Underground Kings. It's Underground Kings.
Gilmore was giving them cookies up last year in Indy. Y'all hype over him? Okay.
I mean, she asked me a question, so I'm gonna answer it.
Go
ahead, Boss.
So some of y'all watch the content that I do, so y'all know I've been on the chief guy's head for over a year. This time last year, I was talking about that Kellen Moore was the biggest problem. Wasn't I cold?
Yeah.
Wasn't I cold before the season even started? So,
but see, they know that though. They know that. They just want to find excuses about that.
I'm asking a question as a journalist.
Go ahead, Boss.
On top of that, Simone, you might try to belittle Brandon Cooks, but you got to look deeper. You got to look at the fact that our offense outside of CeeDee Lamb had the worst separation out of our receivers. So Brandon Cooks is, even though he's not absolutely the answer. He's a much better upgrade than what we have. And when you look at the fact that our offense is always top 3, even with having number 2 and number 3 weapons, that was definitely undersatisfactory. That's obviously something to be excited about. And y'all can poo-poo on Gilmore all you want, but let's not do all that faking, because we know Gilmore himself is a much better upgrade to Anthony Brown. And the same team that y'all trying to look down y'all nose to is the same team that whooped y'all. And
what?
Yeah.
Y'all whooped Minshew.
By 6
We
points.
whooped us though.
It wasn't even a whooping. Minshew beat
himself. Did I not hear your content? Did I not hear your content and say Minshew ain't gonna be an excuse? Wasn't that you that said that?
But you talk about you whooped us. Y'all whooped Minshew. Y'all didn't beat our starter.
No. So
y'all ain't even whip Minshew. Y'all won by single digit
wasn't
points.
it you? It was you who said, "I'm not." You looking at Minshew like he's going to be a downgrade. I expect to be Dallas with Minshew.
I expected, and he disappointed me.
So now, then you can't say before the game and stick your chest out. And then when you get smacked in your chest, you start acting defensive.
Minshew got smacked. Now I said he ain't she. Once you prove you ain't she, I'm gonna say you ain't she.
Okay,
I didn't know last time Minshew started for
defense that got cooked, Simone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did Minshew
We had 3 takeaways in that game. Y'all quarterback was giving up them cookies like he always do. And Cooks ain't gonna keep that from throwing the ball to the other team.
We had Cooper Rush.
Simone, we're not even gonna mention the fact that the week before that game, Minshew ain't even practiced because he was at his.
We don't got look. I asked one question. All I said was, "Why do you like Cooks and Gilmore?" I didn't take a shot at no player. I said, "Why do you like Cooks and Gilmore?" And all of a sudden, we talking about the Eagles-Cowboys game. I didn't even ask about the Eagles-Cowboys game.
We're not even gonna mention the fact that y'all won by single digit points. Y'all talking about
the hell out of here.
Y'all was in a shootout with Minshew.
It's also more than just outside free agents that make up a team. If anybody should know that, okay, can you show some respect, man?
Go ahead, boss. You got it. I was just saying.
No,
but you came here and talking about whooping like y'all went in the shootout with Minshew.
And I would go back. But I'm trying to do one thing at a time.
Shootout with Minshew. They was in a dog fight with the
Why did he do that? Boss, go ahead.
I'm trying to handle one thing at a time. So I'm trying to answer Simone, then I handle you one. So this is the deal. So Simone and everybody else that's listening, she mentioned Cook, right? She mentioned Gilmore. But it's more than free agency than just outside free agents. Y'all should know that. It's looking at the fact that y'all lost so many of y'all own. And you begging to try to get your best back. So the fact that we done got all our whole defense back and y'all done lost key pieces.
The whole defense that gave up 40 points to guard the Minshew. We ain't worried about y'all getting that back.
Come on. Like, is that really how you got to do it? You got to like talk over
key pieces.
Is that really how you got to do it? Is that
she just responding to what you said?
That's saying defense that.
I want Boss to name those key pieces.
Respond after somebody's finished.
What are those key pieces?
Everybody the whole time.
Okay. Boss, go ahead.
Is talking over people bullshit. Like nobody.
That's what we do on here.
But
I just want to know who those key pieces are.
DJ Gardner-Johnson.
I just want to know who is all those key pieces you talking about.
DJ Gardner-Johnson.
You already know who our key pieces are. So you
DJ Gardner-Johnson was a free agent that got right before training at the end of training camp.
So
he was a free agent who got right before training.
Wilson not no key piece.
And he missed like 6 games, and we were still cool without
Donovan Wilson not no key piece.
Donovan Wilson, he ain't on our team.
You talking about the Cowboys?
Oh my God!
You said we lost key pieces.
Oh,
lost key pieces.
Hargraves on key to y'all? Don't start lying, bro.
Yeah. That's two pieces.
Capping.
That's one.
So CJ won key to y'all? Don't do
this.
That's it.
No. Hold on,
no.
No, that's it. No. Hargraves is the only key.
One at a time.
No, hold on. Boss, no, CJ wasn't a key piece. We got him 10 days before the season started. Thank you. Try again.
But y'all was running him back, so he had to be.
Thank you, Frank.
All right, let's boss Cowboy talk now. Let's boss Cowboy talk. Let's boss Cowboy
We
talk.
lost Ed Reed, bro. Stop that.
Right. We got Ed Reed Blankenship. We got Ed Reed Blankenship.
Stop silly.
All right, go ahead, boss. Respond, boss, because you laughing. Go ahead.
You know the saddest part about y'all is
that we just spit a fact at you that you can't refute.
You gotta listen for me to refute it, dog. You can't talk and me talk at the same time.
Go ahead, let him talk. Let boss Cowboy talk.
Now, if you want to do all this,
hey,
you said you
I know.
asked me was he a key piece, and I said no because we got him 10 days before the season started. 10 days, and then we lost him for 5 games. And we still
whack point. So basically, you trying to say that he didn't have value based on when you acquired him? Is that your
I'm not
logic?
saying he didn't have value. I said he wasn't a key piece. That's not a key piece.
Lie to yourself. You can't lie to me. Lie to yourself.
Who do you consider a key piece?
No. You just can't understand the facts, bro. The fact is, yeah, he got value, but he's not a key piece. He's not a key piece. If you got him 10 days before the season started and you lose him for 5 games and you still only lose 3 games on the season, that's not losing a key piece,
why
bro.
y'all was hyping him up so hard? Why y'all?
Because he was one of our own. We gonna hype up our own. I'm gonna hype up Ed Reed Blankenship. Anybody who got that green on gonna get hyped up. That's our job.
For the season.
I can see if he was one of our first round. I can see if he was somebody we drafted.
The same reason why y'all hyping up Brandon Cooks. Y'all know he ain't shit. Y'all hyping him up because he wearing that star next season. The same reason why y'all hyping up Gilmore.
I think y'all hyping him up more than we are. We just happy we got somebody.
Boss just came in talking about Brandon Cooks.
Why is we hyping up Brandon Cooks? The last time he played against us, he went to sleep.
I think y'all scared of us, to be honest.
They are.
I think y'all.
As long as y'all got Dak Prescott under center, ain't nobody scared.
Come on. Bro, we played that man Prescott. That man Prescott, man.
We got outplayed by Brock Purdy and Sam Howell. Ain't nobody scared of that shit.
But what did y'all do? Y'all talking about other teams beating. Why y'all can't talk about y'all team beating?
Read that comment.
Everybody's talking at the same time.
Hold on. Wait. I got a question.
All right, okay. All right, hold on.
Outside of beating our backup, how many times you beat Jalen Hurts, bro? Jalen Hurts the truth, bro. He lost one time. He 2-2 against the Cowboys. Y'all come here talking all that bull. Man, I don't care about that. I don't care about beating Cooper Rush. I don't care about y'all beating Gardner Minshew. I don't care about none of that. Guess what? We were somewhere that your quarterback ain't gonna never be. And that was in the Super Bowl, and my quarterback going back this year.
My quarterback in the Super Bowl with hard work.
Talk about them facts. Them facts right there.
Quarterback can't even make it to the.
The only key piece is the MVP.
Man, he ain't did nothing yet, man. He ain't showed me nothing. All he showed me.
As long as we got Jalen Hurts, we good. Y'all quarterback had the ball in his hand to win the game. The past 2 playoffs. Y'all had the ball in y'all hand. And Dak did what? Lay the freaking egg, bro. Ain't nobody scared of that shit. Y'all can have y'all had everybody. Y'all had a dope O-line. Y'all had Amari Cooper. Y'all had CD. Y'all had Zeke. And still had Dak on the center. As long as Dak on the center, we fear no star.
Go ahead, boss. All right, boss. I didn't hear boss yet, and he waiting because I can see the look on his face. Go ahead, boss.
I'm just saying Dak folded every big game he was in. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead, boss.
Big playoff game or anything, he folded.
Oh, let your partner say something. Let your partner say something. Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, I just wanted to let them finish. I'm gonna be courteous. So
no, go ahead. You good, boss?
One of my brothers.
You're good, boss. Go ahead.
One of my brothers said Hurts is all that because of what's his record against Dallas?
2-2.
2-2. So let me ask you a question.
I ain't say he was all that against Cowboys. I said.
Wait. Let him finish. Let boss finish because he's looking.
Ask me a question.
Ask him a question.
Okay,
he can respond.
Yeah, he responded. So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you another question. Which one is greater, 2 or 8?
Okay, but
which one is greater? NFC Championship.
2 is obviously lower than 8, but you can't count all those games against Hurts, though, bro. How many games has he won against Hurts?
Okay, so I'll let you finish. So you admitted 8 is greater than 2.
Yeah,
Dak is 8-3 versus Philly. So Rock, you said that Dallas don't play big in big games. Is Philly a big game?
Y'all ain't play a big game against us. Y'all played us in the regular season.
Y'all never played.
You are talking to me. This on my channel. You're talking to me.
Go ahead.
All right, so big games.
This is my live stream. You are talking to me. I'm here. I'm in the room.
Man, that shit.
Big
that
game.
shit
I'm gonna
work,
give you a
Simone.
big game,
Goddamn,
boss.
I'll let you
2019, big boss. That game went big. And you lost. Dak lost, right?
Oh, okay. So you talking about the game in which
where Carson was playing with backups to backups.
Go ahead. Let him play talk.
That wasn't a big game.
Because Boss about to leave. Go ahead, Boss. Because I know Boss better than anybody. Go ahead, Boss.
So
When he get annoyed, something happens. So go ahead, Boss.
So this is the deal. All right. So you referenced the 2019 game. That's the same game to where Dak had the exact same injury that Hurst took.
Oh, but you gonna bring up injuries, bro? Like, come on. He folded. He played. He can play football. If you on the field, you can play football.
We gotta use our logic on this one. It took 3 weeks for Hurst to come back with that exact same injury. Dak came back after 1 week and played that game and still almost beat y'all. Still should have beat y'all. So if you gotta count that game, okay, cool. But what about the other 8 times? Hold on, goddamn, bro.
Go ahead.
Like so, okay. So if you go count that one game, what you gonna say about the 8 other times that Dak smoked you?
Did any of those have any importance to the season? Because a lot of those times we made the playoffs too.
They always do.
But they can have them 8 games. I'm not worried about no regular season game. I don't care about no regular season record. Nobody care about a regular season record. We care about MVPs, all pros, and make it to the Super Bowl. So cute. That got 8 little wins. It was.
You're a loser because you want to make it. You care about stuff
Dak hasn't won nothing.
You're a loser.
How am
That don't even matter.
That don't matter. NFC championships matter. Making it to the Super Bowl matter. So when Dak retired, we remember Dak Prescott. He had 8 wins against the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's give him a gold jacket. Let's give him a gold jacket. He got 8 wins against the Eagles.
That was the goofiest thing you said.
That's gold jacket worthy.
You don't get no trophies for that. You don't get no trophies for that.
Y'all bring out the gold jacket. Y'all bring out the gold jacket for Dak Prescott. He got 8 regular season wins against the division rival. Gold jacket worthy.
All right. Because everybody's going to be saying go ahead, Boss. Go ahead.
That's sad. That's honestly sad that's the accomplishments they got to cling on to. Not MVP front runner. Not All-Pro. Not Super Bowl appearance. Oh, we got 8 wins. He been in the league 10 years and got 8 wins against the Eagles. Bring out the gold jacket. He the greatest cowboy of all time.
Which means we're better than y'all.
Hey, Simone. This is where I laugh. This is where I laugh, Simone.
You can't make this up, y'all. You can't make it up.
I laugh because the logic makes no sense. He literally just sat there and said, we don't get no trophies for winning NFC championships and this, that, and the third. Your goofy ass don't get no damn trophies for winning regular season games.
No,
you get even less for winning
this is what
regular
your
season
goofy ass don't
games.
understand. I was talking in context of what the bullshit she said. So you got to keep up, big dog. So if she says if what matters is MVP,
Let him respond. First has more relevance for recognition than yours do. She was talking about postseason. You talking about regular season, bro.
Matter, bro. That's my whole
that
point.
Regular season is even less relevant.
First of all, Jalen Hurts got a Super Bowl patch stitched in his jersey. He got a Super Bowl patch stitched in his jersey. Does Dak have a patch for beating us stitched in his jersey?
Does Dak even have one for being in the conference championship?
Go ahead, respond, Boss.
Y'all want a patch. Y'all want a patch in your jersey for some regular season wins. Y'all don't get that.
Y'all want cookies so that
y'all doing the same.
Eagles did want a patch though.
I'm talking about playing.
Eagles did want a patch though.
I'm talking about going right at your team, and y'all fake and trying to act like that don't matter. The fact that you whooped your team head up. I mean,
I don't care about nothing in the regular season.
Your ass.
Did it equate
like
the
your ass don't matter.
A regular season don't matter. We know all y'all got in the regular season, so y'all got to cling on to it.
You don't matter.
So
Hold
we
on.
lift y'all head up. I mean,
y'all gotta cling on to the regular season because that's the only time y'all see some success.
Your ass, but then
I just want us to think about it. And see, now I want y'all to understand. You might not like what I'm saying, but I've been saying ever since we got rid of Kellen Moore that I really believe that we should be favored to not only go to the Super Bowl, but also win it. Yeah. Now, I know that make a lot of y'all mad. Boss, you too early. Boss, I'm not going to say that. It's too soon, boss. Come on, boss. No, I'm saying it now. Yeah, and I believe it logically. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid on that. I really am. And I don't think it's a bad thing. It's not even drinking Kool-Aid to where you dump.
Troy Aikman can't even save him, bro. Bro, I can't make this up.
Does it trigger y'all when we claim success?
No, it's it make us happy. That's what you're not understanding.
Right, I'm glad that y'all. This is good for us that y'all satisfied. This what makes y'all not real competitors. The fact that y'all settle for this piss poorness is better for us. The fact that y'all settle for Dak is better for everybody else in the league. I'm glad y'all happy with what y'all got.
It don't make us mad at all, bro. It make us happy. I love when y'all say y'all going to the Super Bowl because y'all never do. It make me happy.
0 appearances in my lifetime. 0. My great granddaddy had to tell me, you know, one day back when I was a Jet, Dallas was good. Really? I couldn't believe it.
What other teams do. Y'all better all just being like, man, I don't know about this year. And then maybe y'all can look up and win the Super Bowl. But
I did that last year.
Y'all want this
seen the
with y'all
Super Bowl
chest up
celebration.
every
I
year.
was graduating high school then.
0 success.
All right,
in
go
a
ahead,
whole
respond,
lifetime.
boss. Respond.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's little stuff right there because see, the only thing that matters is actually winning that thing. So when you look at Philly, if you look at Philly, who was 1-3 in Super Bowls, I'd rather be Dallas Cowboys all day than y'all one ring ass, and the fact that they gave y'all that ring. As long as Washington been, as long as it's been since Washington.
30 years for your rank.
I see I trigger y'all the way y'all can't keep no order. Y'all just can't because I
All right, go ahead,
Do
boss.
y'all
Go ahead.
realize?
Order in the court.
Do y'all
Order in the
realize?
court.
It's amazing to
A
me.
whole lifetime has went by.
Washington actually got more swag than y'all because the whole time the dude that been sitting there chilling, eating his chips is a team with 3 Super Bowls.
Because he know they
got
trash.
0 in my lifetime. 0 in my lifetime.
Y'all got y'all fuck ass chest out with 1.
Hold on.
0 in my lifetime.
Y'all really try to act like y'all got moxie that y'all have not earned.
We do. Your Super Bowls don't exist.
All right, boss. I got a question for 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 boss. Boss, do you really trust Dak Prescott?
Don't exist.
Do you really trust Dak Prescott?
Matter of fact, y'all are the little brother to the division, and I'm talking about a total regular division.
No.
Matter of fact, even without
We
y'all,
talking about your bum
Bowls.
ass team this year.
Y'all better go make sure them Super Bowls still valid. You probably got to get them re-registered after every 30 years. You probably got to get your Super Bowls renewed.
Get them re-registered.
Do y'all realize people don't live whole lives and never see Dallas Bougie?
Even with your one ring, we still would be number 1.
Y'all got 0 rings in my lifetime. I wasn't even I don't even know if my parents were dating when y'all won that Super Bowl. I don't even know if they were playing.
Okay, I got a question for Cohen. I got a question for Cohen Ball. I got a question for Cohen Ball.
Learn how to write, learn how to read,
I got a question for Cohen Ball.
went to college, graduated, paid taxes. Y'all still ain't won shit. Jalen wasn't even alive. Jalen got more Super Bowl appearances in his life before y'all even been there.
Y'all haven't even answered my question.
The last time y'all won was 91.
Okay, but I'm trying to see why y'all didn't catch up.
All right, Cole. What's your question? What's your question? What's your question?
Why haven't
What'd you say, Cole?
I didn't suck on the nipple, wore Pampers.
Well, why haven't y'all caught up to us? Why don't y'all have 5 or 6?
Why haven't y'all got back to winning?
We ain't got 5 in the crib.
Why haven't y'all caught up?
They ain't even caught Washington, Cole.
We waiting on y'all, man.
Like y'all can't get 2. Y'all had an opportunity to get 2 and y'all couldn't get it.
Y'all had the opportunity to get how many? Zero.
Y'all don't, what everybody in the NFC don't understand is we're going to be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. We will be back. We will be back. We
They
will
think
be
Sam
back.
Howell and Dak Prescott the one who gonna be that resurgence.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. We're going back.
Hey, Cole, you got to out.
Hey, Cole. I got Jalen freaking Hurts and no one else does. I got Jalen Hurts.
But Cool Cat, remember, Cool Cat. They think Dak Prescott and Sam Howell is Jalen Hurts though. So remember who you're talking to.
Freaking Hurts is him in the NFC. Not Dak, not Sam Howell, not Daniel Jones, not Brock Purdy. It's Jalen freaking Hurts, and everybody else is looking up there.
And everybody else.
It's the truth. Did Dak Prescott go to the Super Bowl?
You can't argue is
Did
working.
Daniel Jones go to the Super Bowl? One quarterback did, and his name is Jalen freaking Hurts. Put some respect on his name.
Than Dak Prescott in what 3 seasons? And Dak been almost on his 9th.
Well,
but they satisfied. But remember, Trey, they beat the Eagles in the regular season, so they good. That's all they care about.
Last time
that's all they care about.
I just want to know when y'all gonna catch up. Y'all can say all that stuff, but when y'all gonna catch up?
We doing it now by making boss moves, by not settling for mediocre quarterbacks.
But we've been
not settling for mid wide receivers.
Your man pushing 10 years in the league
over there. Stop.
Your man pushing 10 years in the league, bro. Y'all got nothing to show for it.
All right, so hold on. Before we get to Big Simple, let's do this. Let's wrap up the show by talking about what we should do in the draft, because I can see Boss' face. Boss, what should the Cowboys do in the draft?
I'm open to 2 different options.
Get a quarterback.
Yeah.
We trying to have a serious conversation.
Serious.
All right, go ahead, boss. Go ahead, boss. What you getting in the draft?
And see, this is the funny thing. Warner Rock is not serious because see, his quarterback never will throw for 37.
Hey, boss. Jalen Hurts is not in this. It's all about the draft. Jalen Hurts is not in this. It's all about the draft.
I know
Jalen Hurts is not in this.
He gets 27.
Jalen Hurts is not in this.
Let me tell
It's about the draft.
I'm gonna tell you how I know it's Little Meat energy, because even when he wasn't asking me no questions about Dak, you still bringing up Dak. That's Little Meat energy, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you look at the message. He asked, bro. Are you serious?
Ass, bro.
You ain't serious. All right, back to the draft question. Okay, all right, okay, bro. All right, let me go back to the real football questions.
Football shit. He didn't throw y'all to the playoffs last year.
No, bro.
We all
Jalen
watched it on national
Jalen Hurts
TV.
ran y'all into the playoffs, didn't he? He ran y'all into the playoffs.
I'm gonna say it again. It's not about Jalen Hurts.
I'm not doing
Boss Cowboy, what is the Cowboys getting in the draft? It ain't about Jalen Hurts.
I'm open for 2 options. So the main things that the Dallas Cowboys need to do is continue to weapon up the offense. So the main thing that I would want the Dallas Cowboys to do is get one of the top tackles or guards in this first round class. Or if we get wiped out, then I want us to move down and get the reserves. But the main thing that I would want us to do is focus on having a solid interior. Because when I'm looking at us potentially facing San Fran again, I would want us to be able to move Tyler Smith inside to left guard. One of the best ways to do that would be getting aggressive by getting somebody like a Broderick Jones, who played left guard as well as left tackle, or trying to focus on somebody that can really help that interior, and then a weapon. And then if we get that weapon, we can run it back on just 2 picks. On just 2 picks, we can run it back and we're going to be even more dangerous, like for sure. Or if a weapon fall, which is looking like the TCU receiver Quinn is going to fall, maybe Zay Flowers, we take that weapon and then we go aggressive, taking left guard round 2 or round 3. But the most important needs that the Dallas Cowboys have right now, because right now we can run it back as is and be just as good or better than what we was last year. So everything on top is going to be an upgrade. So I say left guard, solve that some kind of way by either getting left tackle or get a weapon, and then we go literally rock most of these teams. We go rock their ass.
Oh,
I told you earlier that I was going O-line.
Yeah. That makes the most sense.
Saying something that we had problems with last year, but nobody gonna give us that fly. They said Dak was the problem, but we ain't gonna go there. Also, what I also had my eye on is DB. I'm a State fan. My eyes on Emmanuel Forbes. I would love for him. If we get him, I would not be upset at all. You know what I'm saying? He's a ball hawk. He will work great in Dan Quinn's system. That's somebody that we need on our team is to take away the football. So it's either beefing up the defense that we already got, or of course stacking up that offensive line.
And on reality, I'm gonna be honest. I think, Carl, that our pick is going to also depend on what Philly does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So,
True.
I mean, because any smart team is going to watch their division opponents. I think Tyler Smith had a lot to do with what's the DT they got last year?
Jordan Davis.
Yeah, Jordan Davis. So Jordan Davis had a lot to do with Tyler Smith. So if they really shore up them trenches by getting no boy out of Georgia or Carter, then that's gonna likely be a lock for us to go offensive line, because we gotta, as much as we talk our shit, we gotta keep our eye on our division. That's just what it is. Philly is still a dangerous team in the division, so you gotta keep your eye on them. And low key, you gotta keep your eye on Washington. So Washington is a quarterback away. Detroit, they don't have enough at all. Like the people that got the talent, and I'm just saying talent, right? Not talking coaching. Washington got talent. That shit just ain't came together yet. You know what I mean? But they got the talent. On paper, they look good. They literally a quarterback away. Philly, they didn't break down like I thought they would. I thought y'all was going to melt like ice cream in summertime, with as many defensive starters, but y'all brought a lot of that shit back. And Howard's still doing this thing. So I'm over it like, God damn. You know what I mean? So, like, talent for talent, I can clearly see that. And I never sleep on Washington, and I never sleep on Philly. So, talent for talent, I think it's going to come down to what our division do. It's going to say what we going to likely do in terms of the draft. Cool cat.
There you go. Big Simple.
Shoot, man.
I respect that, though.
I respect that 100, though, for real. Overall, man, my team, I'm going to just be serious about it, man, because Washington, they miss halves and something that don't work, and we just want to get the owner out of here as quick as possible. You feel me? That's gonna be the number one thing. When that dude is gone, I'm doing the 24-hour screen. You feel me? I ain't playing around.
Yep.
But overall, man, our wide receiving core is our biggest strength when it comes down to it. So you got Turry and all the weapons we got, Curtis Samuel, Dotson, and I can't even leave out the guy we just drafted like two years ago. My man De'Ami Brown.
Come on, Brown. So, yeah, I like Brown.
Yeah. I can't leave him out. So really, man, we got some talent, and I'm hoping we put it all together this year. And especially, I know everybody gonna say Sam Howell is just a 5th round pick, but I'm gonna go with Ron Rivera. You feel me? Ron Rivera is on his last hope. He's on his last hope. So he going to stick his neck out there, put all his eggs in one basket. He said all these other veteran quarterbacks didn't work. So what the hell? I'm going to go ahead. The person I drafted last year, go ahead and see what he got. You feel me?
I've been here talking about Hendon Hooker. You think that would be Hendon Hooker?
Ooh, that'd be dangerous.
That would be
smart.
Dangerous.
He come in for like a 30.
He makes sense, bro. He makes sense.
Yeah.
If y'all get him,
why are you happy?
I mean, Mike in the
That makes sense. And see, like, I got a question for you, bro, as a Washington Commander fan. Why did y'all not go after Lamar, bro? Like, what was y'all thinking?
See, they got Sam Howell. They good.
It's the Sam Howell effect, man. It's the same
thing we be saying about y'all with Dak. The same way y'all settle for Dak, they settle for Sam Howell.
I'm gonna give you my exact reason why we don't want to get after Lamar. Okay, people thinking thinking, okay, we got all this talent on the roster, all right? We got a lot of talent on the roster.
I do.
But if we add on Lamar, we got to pay him that huge contract afterwards. And then we got to give him draft capital. Not only that, we got to re-sign certain players afterwards after the next year. You feel me? So it could be a one-year rental. You see, we could be losing a lot of players. If we bring in Lamar, we could be losing a lot of players at the next year following after that. If it don't work out on that first year, we're going to have to do a lot of rebuilding. So
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Y'all been dropping quarterback balls since Cousins, bro. Since
man.
Y'all been dropping because see y'all do too much, bro. I'm just being out. Y'all need new ownership. Y'all ownership is trash as hell. Because like literally anybody looking at y'all on paper, that's big. Now if we talking this bullshit, people gonna talk shit. But if people looking at you on paper, y'all literally a quarterback away from being dangerous.
Y'all a quarterback away in Dallas.
Simone, come
But
on.
listen,
Nobody else about their quarterback.
That's cute.
But listen,
Y'all know he not telling nobody else what to do about their quarterback. Y'all been a quarterback away.
Hold on.
That's cute, Simone. But see, I'm gonna tell you what's getting ready to happen. This is the funny thing about you Philly cats.
Why I gotta be us?
Y'all don't because I've
been sitting here being real respectful to you, bro. You can't keep throwing us all in the bus now.
Let me say this to some of y'all, because you're right. Some of you Philly cats. That's better said. This is the thing about some of y'all. Y'all got y'all chest out on Hurts, and it makes sense for now, but I see something that's coming that maybe y'all don't see coming. Right?
It's Jalen freaking Hurts.
Let me explain.
It's called tape. It's called.
No, let him talk. Y'all let him talk. Let him talk.
And that's you right. It's tape. Because the thing is, and when I say this, don't get in your feelings. Don't act like a woman with the ugly baby. But this is the deal. Hurts right now, and the offense is perfect for him because he's a wildcat quarterback. Don't take offense.
Wow.
This is what I mean by it. Yeah, that's what he do, and it's good. What I mean by that is his legs is a major part of the offense. He had just as many touches as Pollard, which is crazy as fuck, right? When you look at your quarterback, now that's a weapon though. So, and it's almost unstoppable because you got a dude that can throw out that wildcat. And so his type of style go draw defenses forward. And then that open up that vertical game, which he takes advantage of. So nobody gonna take that away from Hurts. But this is what I see coming with Hurts. After y'all pay Hurts, it's gonna be a natural, and it's gonna naturally happen, divide between ownership and coaches. It's gonna naturally happen. Why? Because you're gonna be paying this guy $50 million plus. Now the dude who writing that check gonna be like, say, listen, y'all, I get it. The dude legs is amazing, but I'm now throwing $50 million at this asset. You gonna have to do this shit with his own. We saw this with Dak Prescott, didn't we, Cole? In his first year.
But you didn't see this with Dak.
Let me just finish my football.
You didn't see this.
No, he telling the truth though. He telling the truth.
I'm talking about football. Bro, come on, bro. This is
and let me just say one thing.
But
he telling the truth.
I'm not mistaken.
I want to hear this.
It's gonna be.
I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and I'm not talking bad about Philly. I'm talking about the natural business of football.
No, I understand what you're saying.
We saw happen, and listen. Everybody want to do all this Dak and Hurts bullshit. We can do that, but if we talking real football, it's gonna be a natural divide, and we saw it happen to our team. You can say Hurts and Dak is way different, all this kind of stuff in terms of legs. Cool, you believe that? Fine. But
what about the salary cap going up?
All right, cool. But one thing, yeah, that's gonna help.
Hey, let him finish.
The difference.
But
that
has nothing to do with my man.
It does.
I'm talking about the guy who writes the check, and I'm trying to look at this. And I'm trying to look at this from an owner perspective. And I saw this happen to us, where when Dak, he wasn't running around like Hurts. That's true. But Dak was definitely using his legs a lot.
He was carrying the ball a lot.
Yeah, and once he got paid,
that's what he didn't say.
And once he got paid, me and Cole and everybody saw They stopped
He was a
using
pocket
his
quarterback.
legs.
They
They used to
Time out.
get and I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished.
Well, come on, hurry up and finish.
Well, I'm glad
And
you
boss, I
you
feel
can
like you're
tell
more into
it
the
came
injury though,
from
boss.
the top. It came from the top.
But
I feel like
first
it was
of
more
all,
into the injury though.
but first of all I said was, I said they don't got a quarterback in Dak, and he go on 30 minutes talking about Jalen Hurts. That don't deny the fact that y'all don't got a quarterback in Dak. I don't know why you talk about Jalen Hurts when I'm talking about Dak.
Why do you feel like Dak
Second of
would never
all,
be the answer?
huh?
Why do you feel like Dak would never be the answer? Because he been in the
Because he hasn't been the answer. Because he be throwing the ball away. Because he had the ball in his hands the last two playoffs and got outplayed by Brock Purdy.
How many seasons has Dak thrown 15 plus?
And second of all, management has already
I
said.
gotta dispel this myth.
Our management has already said that they're gonna be utilizing Jalen Hurts to his full potential, which is utilizing his legs as well. So I can see why you might think that we should stop, and maybe we should stop. I'm not saying that's not going to protect Jalen Hurts. I'm not saying it's the right decision, but Nick Sirianni has made it clear that they're not going to limit Jalen Hurts' design runs because that is what makes Jalen Hurts special. So y'all might have stopped using Dak like that, but they've made it clear they're not stopping you. And we've seen it this season. It's been several times this season where we could have limited Jalen Hurts and we didn't.
Hey, Cole,
I got two quick
points. Hold on.
Quick.
He asked the question.
Go ahead, Smitty.
You tried to put the high number up to 15, right? But he got 4 seasons way through for double digits.
What great
got
quarterback
4 seasons way through double digits interceptions.
When you throwing the ball all the time, 40 plus.
But
times
that's
a game,
He missed hell of games last season and still was leading in interceptions. And he wasn't even playing the whole season.
That's what I was getting ready to get to. That's what I was getting ready to get to. Because y'all keep talking about the interception. Y'all seem to forget there was 2 seasons in a row that either was second in the league in fumbles or he led the league in fumbles. And then this last year, he was the year before last, he was close to the top 3 in interceptions. And then this season, he led the league in interceptions after missing 5 games. So when we say Dak is prone to turning the football over, stop thinking we're just meaning interceptions. No, we're talking about the fumbles too. And another thing, if y'all really go back throughout history, mobile quarterbacks most of the time don't get hurt outside the pocket. Most of the time, those mobile quarterbacks get hurt standing in the pocket. When they're using their legs outside of the pocket, the majority of the time, they control the contact they take and they don't get hit as much. There's an exceptions to that, i.e. Cam Newton and stuff like that. But the majority of them get hurt inside the pocket, not outside.
When you try to change their game, that's when they get hurt.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened to Brandon Cunningham. So I understand what you're talking about.
And Dak got paid. That's what I'm saying. And Dak got that big payday coming off of that ankle injury. Because remember, he wasn't getting paid. As soon as that ankle injury happened, everybody, myself included, even as an Eagles fan, saying, hey, you know what? I hope they don't use this as a reason to not pay this dude, because he has balled out for them on a 4th round salary for 4 years. He was coming off that injury when he got that, when he signed his deal.
$600,000 a year.
And he pressed the Cowboys and they folded. That's what happened.
What'd you
pressed y'all, y'all folded. And now y'all got to deal with this dude.
Yup.
So it's not
y'all should have paid him. Y'all should have paid him the very year after we paid Wentz, or the year that we paid Wentz. Y'all should have paid him then.
But I will say this though, y'all.
He should have got paid.
Say this about the Cowboys though. I hear balls. You feel me? When it come down to this, I'm gonna just say this. When it come down to the quarterback, you feel me? Some of that got to be the offensive coordinator. You feel me?
Thanks.
You got to say that though.
It was.
You got to look at that.
We got to
look at that.
That's what I blame on him. For keep trusting him to throw the football.
I'll agree with this. I do blame Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was the reason, but hopefully Mike McCarthy can step up.
Kellen Moore was not the entire reason. I don't care what no Cowboys fan say. He was not the entire reason. Y'all gotta put it.
I'm gonna tell you where you right. I'm gonna tell you where you right. It is Dak Prescott's fault for trusting that offense.
For allowing it.
Yeah, for allowing it. Because you got to take ownership of how an offense is also making you look. You know what I mean? Because because it's a difference, and we talking real ball right now. So like,
talking real ball. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go back and forth with it. Go ahead.
Because we can talk about the details too. Because you see, I wasn't gonna talk the details because I didn't think this is the environment to talk ball. But we starting to talk ball.
I already know what you about to say though. So,
but I want to go talk about what you think I'm gonna talk about. The thing that
no, we're gonna go back and forth with it. I really want to talk football. I'm not even going. I really want to talk football.
Yeah. So this is the deal. So most people don't know this, but we ran the most aggressive option route system in the NFL.
Come on in, Philly Mike.
That's where you have multiple. That's where you have multiple weapons, literally having to read the defense just like that. And if they send it wrong, he go throw that ball with anticipation. So I could tell you 4 interceptions that was on the weapons that had literally nothing to do with Dak. Because Dak did what he's supposed to do. The interception versus Chicago, 2 versus Green Bay, and 1 versus San Fran.
Like 15 though.
Mike Marks had made a whole video about
and then 6 interceptions. So let's keep counting. 6 interceptions came off tips off of receiver drops. Mm-hmm. So now we up to 10. So basically about 5 was on Dak. Like directly.
They counting interceptions. How sad. They got all the interceptions they count and then break it down. This interception go here, and this interception go here. This interception go here.
See, dumb people just blame. Smart people actually break it down. That's what smart people do.
I break it down as he ain't one sheet, he ain't done sheet. He had the ball in his hand. He got outplayed by Brock Purdy. You can categorize the interceptions however you want to. All the interceptions equal an L at the end of the day.
Listen, you just want to be trolling. That's all you want your content to be is trolling. Some people actually want to discuss football. You just want your content to be trolling. Listen, grown men and grown women want to hear football.
Yeah, we want to see Dak play some football and win some. We don't gotta have a calculator. We don't have to have a calculator. We don't have to categorize interceptions to see that he got beat by Brock Purdy. You can categorize the interceptions all you want to. At the end of the day, it's another L for your boy Dak.
Go ahead, Trey. Before Boss responds. Go ahead, Trey.
All right, so Boss, how long was Kellen Moore there? What, 3-4 years?
He started calling plays in 2019.
3-4 years. Dak Prescott been in this offense for 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Aggressive option routes. I'm pretty sure they practice just like everybody else. They practice.
Yeah.
They practice. They go over every coverage that's known to man. If you see this, you do that. You see this. So you can name 4 that was on the wide receiver, and then you blame 6 on tip passes and stuff like that.
It's not blame. It's what happened.
The quarterback, bro. When we start categorizing interceptions.
Okay,
we never did that with Brett Favre.
It's their 2023, 2024 excuse, Trey. It's their new excuse.
I didn't know that was a stat. I thought all the interceptions
like y'all was looking at the numbers.
When Dak is your quarterback, it's got to be a stat, Trey.
You got to break it down to plays just to.
Y'all the only people that do that.
Because they're the only ones with all them interceptions to categorize. No other quarterback got enough interceptions to put them in categories and buckets.
You know what? It's sad because it got beat this way because it's the Cowboys.
I could go through Carson Wentz's whole career and we could break those interceptions up. Everybody said dude was trash, but there was a lot of times it wasn't his fault that they got the ball got interceptions.
I can play that. But we're not going to play these games. He shouldn't be blamed for. Listen, and the ones that wasn't his fault, he shouldn't be blamed for. You shouldn't. Like, if you really breaking down the game,
they went on the stat sheet.
Okay, listen, this is when we start doing that. What's my brother? What's your name for Washington? What's your name?
Big Simple.
Big Simple.
Big Simple.
This is because, see, you got to remember where this whole context came from. He started the context when he said, bro, we got to be honest and say that some of those interceptions was not on Dak. It also was on the OC.
No,
So that's where the context came from. And I said, yeah, he keeping it real. I thought we was getting ready to have a troll session.
But that's not keeping it real.
That is keeping it real, bro, because that's the
not
truth.
keeping
And I
it
told
real,
you the games, bro.
Because like I said, when we start categorizing interceptions for quarterbacks,
Trey, we don't understand that because we don't got a quarterback with an interception problem. This is their world.
All he does is run. And the interception he did throw against
Well,
Washington.
maybe yours should learn how to run because he don't know how to throw the ball to his own team.
Greatest quarterback in the league last year. What are you talking about? Hurts was number one. Quarterback rating. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe y'all should teach Dak how to run because Jalen ran to the Super Bowl and y'all couldn't get there in the last 30 years.
10 rushing TDs.
Like if we're gonna play that game, look at what Philly Mike said. Bro, Dak would have had 1 million more touchdowns if the defense ain't drop it. So we can categorize anything. But at the end of the day, when you look at the stats,
anytime Dak threw a pick six to a defensive end, anytime Dak threw a pick six to a defensive end in the first quarter of a game on a bootleg route to a tight end, that tells me all I need to know.
And smoked y'all the rest of the game. Nick.
So did smoke the fuck out of
y'all. And then what? He got smoked by Brock Purdy.
That's what y'all telling me.
And then got smoked by Brock Purdy. Got smoked by Mr. Irrelevant.
I'll give y'all that win. You still gotta tell me how he makes that pass.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
I'll give y'all that win. I'll give y'all that win.
Well, you gotta
tell me.
We took that win.
You still gotta tell me how Dak Prescott makes that pass.
Dak Prescott had his best numbers under Kellen Moore. We're gonna keep it 100.
Now, actually, Dak Prescott had his best numbers under Scott Linehan his rookie season.
No, he didn't, bro. Dak Prescott was throwing for 4,000 yards.
Okay, so what your numbers is yards or overall efficiency? What's your numbers? Bro, we need to know what your numbers are.
Hey, who was the offensive coordinator in 2019?
The best years he had is when Zeke wasn't beat up. And we're gonna keep it 100. Zeke made that offense.
You just said what Cole said.
His first 3 years, Zeke made that offense.
And you agree with Cole then? You agree with Cole?
Well, who was your offensive
I don't
coordinator?
agree. I'm talking about his best numbers. Like
his best. You just said it.
Yards.
His first 3 years.
Real stats.
That was under Scott Linehan. That's what Cole just said. You agree with
his best stat was under Scott Linehan overall.
Scott Linehan, bro.
His best season was 2019.
It was. I think
and that was under Kellen Moore, right?
It depends on what you mean by best.
You talking about as far as passing yards?
Yeah, he had 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
But
also, what about passing rating? What about interceptions?
He had like a 66.5 completion percentage.
Yeah, what was it 2016?
But if you pay him to do all that money, bro, you gonna ask him to pass the football more.
No.
But he wasn't.
They don't want him to pass.
He wasn't.
It only makes sense. You're gonna ask him to pass the football more.
That's what's gonna happen with Jalen. That's what we're telling you.
The level of delusion that I'm observing is serious.
Just running all season.
That's what I hate.
Put up great numbers in the passing game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
2016, he had a 67.8.
Like a lot of different categories. Y'all don't even understand that shit.
And
the level of delusion that I'm observing
and was an MVP candidate.
You could say that last year, but this season, dude was efficient in the passing game. Dropping back and passing the football. He was efficient.
You talking about Hurts?
Jalen Hurts, yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he has some great throws.
And
we wouldn't be talking about Dak if we was talking about efficiency.
See, the thing is, running game have both on one, right? Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you say that the running game have helped Hurts and it helped Dak? And a matter of fact, and I agree. Thank you, one. It helps everybody. Like the
how efficient is Dak in the postseason? That's what I want to know.
Y'all think
how efficient is Dak in the postseason?
100% efficient
in the divisional round.
Can we count?
He's 2 wins and 4 losses.
Is that how you count efficiency?
We can count that.
He's only Romo 2.0. What I said, bro.
That's how
and a loss to Brock Purdy, and a loss to Jimmy Garoppolo and Brock Purdy.
There's 2 people on here that just want to fight. That's all. See, 2 people on here. The only content they got is trying to troll. Like so,
he's a Romo 2.0. 2.0.
You see, that's one right there. That guy.
Okay, wait.
That's how
How
he
you
is.
feel about that? How you been feeling?
And then the girl up here,
There's nothing to do with y'all with troll because y'all not respectable as a franchise.
Both of them 2-4 in the postseason, 0-3 in the divisional round.
Hey, I got a question for Cole, man.
Both of them 2-4 in the postseason and 0-3 in the divisional round.
Trying to spend 20 minutes categorizing interceptions is peak trolling because I didn't even know that was a thing. We ain't come here to put interceptions in the buckets.
No, it just breaks down film.
You don't want to talk context. See, what happened is you walked into a football.
You on this live stream talking content. I'm good with content. I'm good with numbers. I'm good with views. I'm good with subscribers. I don't need no content tips from you.
I said context, not content.
I don't know what you're saying.
If that's all, if you think that's all I'm gonna do, ball, I promise you, I will make videos of doing nothing but trolling other fan bases. I guarantee you, I'll get plenty views doing it, and I love doing it, even if I get none, just to make you mad.
Okay, yeah.
Context is a bump and a scrub. We don't need no interceptions in no file folders. We don't need to categorize and put some interceptions here, put some there, and here, there. At the end of the day, he ain't cheap.
All right. We've been through 2 hours and 39 minutes of this. So, boss, any final thoughts before we wrap up? Because I know y'all tired.
No, man. I mean, I enjoyed it. I can't wait to play y'all next year. All this shit talking go add up. I'm gonna be here for it. I'm gonna be right here front and center, and I ain't running before or after the game. I better see all of you motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
Always ready.
Yes, sir.
Big simple.
Get ready, boss.
Big simple.
Y'all already know who I am. Make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And I just want to say thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for letting me on the screen. You feel me? I really appreciate it. Y'all know what it is, man. Simone, all y'all, man. I watch everybody's content. You feel me, on the low, because I'm chill. I'm laid back. You feel me? I talk my trash.
I be seeing you in the comments trying to start trouble.
Yeah. I'm just I lay back, man. So I just want y'all to go ahead, do y'all thing, man, and I appreciate it, bro. So
yeah, Cole.
Almost had it. I can't do it right now. I'm tired, man.
I know.
Hey, I appreciate y'all letting me come on y'all show. Even though it wasn't, I ain't mean to ruin y'all little draft talks. And I really tried to come in here, have civilized talk. We all, talk about the draft. But
it's all right. It's all right.
You can't do that, bro.
No, you came here to start trouble. We know it. You ain't love.
You had a great show.
I was just trying to do draft talk, man.
No, you wasn't.
We'll draft talk next week. It ain't.
I risked my $100 bid just to kick it with y'all, man. Oh, good.
Go ahead, Stu.
Hey, man, Big Stu in the building. Stu Vision, I appreciate all letting me in. Simone, BG, Cool Cat, Smitty. Boss, don't take it too serious, bro. Oh, no, I just like to talk crazy. Yeah, Cole, I'm gonna be talking trash to you on Twitter. Big Simple, I'm gonna get at you.
No doubt, man.
Appreciate y'all letting me in. I'll holler at y'all, man.
Yep, Smitty.
What's good, man? Hey, Simone, I'm ready to work with you for sure. Hey, but boss, after talking to you tonight, bro, I want to do some content with you for real, on some real football.
Yeah, bro, I'm always for that.
Like, I want to talk football. I had a question for Cole, but I ain't gonna get to it yet. Cole, I'll hit you on Twitter.
All right,
but
hey, we following each other on Twitter, Big Dog. What's your name?
Smitty Eagle 373.
Okay, we following each other yet?
I don't know, but I definitely find you.
Let's do that. We'll hook up.
But hey, man, I just want to thank everybody, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man. Simone, this week, for real, hit me back on Twitter, please.
Yep,
Trigger. Y'all great, man. Appreciate y'all for the opportunity, man.
Yep, Trigger.
I already know it's your boy One Tree Rock. I mean, listen.
Don't have them gang size. Come on now.
He's already.
I don't need nobody trying to beat me up because what you doing.
How you do that?
Trey, it's one Trey, it's one Trey.
Do that shit.
You already know, but listen, I love when we do so. I love having Boss on the show, man, because it already started off.
He'll be back. He'll be back. Trust me on the NFC East round table for the show. He'll be back.
I mean, Ball is cool, Big Simp. I love having y'all in because it always start off wild and then it just trickle down to some really football talk.
Every time.
And I love football talk, man. We can do the trolling and all that, but at the end of the day, I love the football talk. So, man, I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy, One Tree Rock. I'm out there.
PG.
Hey, another great show, man. That's what I'll say. Y'all know what to do. Go draft B. John Robinson in the first round. Everybody
BG, you know it's the reason why they want us to draft Bijan, right?
This is my end.
It's
my outro. Okay.
Man,
We go get
I hope they get him, bro. We gonna bust him up so bad.
Okay.
Hey, I'm about to draft content, bro. For real.
I love working with all you guys.
We gonna go through
It's
his
always a
day.
pleasure. You know, I love being out here with you guys, man. Like, you guys are some of the best out there, you know, and I'm glad to be a part of it. And, man, much love to all you guys. Even, you know, I love Big Simple. I love Boss Cowboy. We fucking definitely hit it up. You know, Cole, I'm waiting to get one with you, another one with you, my guy. But, man, it's always great talk when we're talking NFC East or Philadelphia Eagles. So, at the end of the day, it was a great show. Let's keep it going.
Mom?
Appreciate y'all, everyone who came through, pulling up. Appreciate y'all. But we definitely gonna get up, Smitty. We gonna get up because I'm gonna get my hair braided tomorrow. So I'm gonna be out of commission. But Thursday or Friday, we can definitely get up. And Big Simple, appreciate you for always rocking with the content. We gotta get up too.
No doubt. I'm down.
Yeah.
Boss, I followed you.
I'm down.
Followed you on that too, boss.
Because I really do gotta peel back. I'm dead serious. I'm trying to peel back them layers with Sam Howell.
Yep. And for me, y'all.
Oh no.
Yep. And for me, y'all, I appreciate everybody for coming on the show. Salute the boss, Big Simple, Cole, Smitty, Stu, all you guys. Salute the Notes again. I know you're busy. My co-host, BG, Trigger, Moni. Salute to everybody for watching. If y'all haven't hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to this show. This is gold. Seriously, this is the reason why I did this show. So salute to everybody for watching. Next week, we're doing a mock draft. We're getting close to the draft. Before we get to Bijan, before we get to anything else, we out here. We're getting ready for bed. Salute to you guys. We out. Thank y'all for coming to Broad Street. Peace.
Great.
Rookie.